Hey, I'm Nicole. Hi, Renee. Hi, Elle. Hi, figuring it out. Hey, Potts. Hey, Ray. Hi, Laura. Hi, Kinlan. Kelsey. I actually don't want to answer that. Usually, when I tweet something on X, get to the point where I'm like, and we're going to mute that. Low key have gone to that point too on threads, where I'm like, no longer want to engage in this conversation. Sometimes things just like, I mean, the more reach something has, the more input and conversation. I don't know. Less control, I guess, is always something I'm still kind of adjusting to. You're so ignorant, Ricky. And people who don't know who you are going to think, wow, somebody blocked that man. Did I watch the McDonald's All-Star game? I did not. Did you guys? What did you guys see? Hi, Olivia. Hi, Mauricia. I know there's a couple of people who are supposed to be going to South Carolina, and I think UConn had a commit playing, and some other people. Threads act like they're better than Twitter, but they aren't. They do. I do get that vibe from Threads that they do think they're better than Twitter, and they're not. I get a little less craziness on Threads, but I understand what you're saying. What was your tweet? Oh, I just said on Twitter. I tweeted earlier uh that Notre Dame getting bounced from the tournament was kind of a blessing in disguise because I can't imagine that how Coach Ivy just dealing with everything with her son simultaneously at the same time. It would just been a big distraction for her, you know? And then media would be asking about her. And even like, what I was looking at when I just made that comment about not wanting to post, what's up, Josh, was more so from the premise of just like, somebody was like, she would have handled it fine and she would have just said she loves her son and, he's getting help, whatever the case may be. But I'm like, that doesn't negate from it being a distraction, from one of the coaching the biggest tournament of her life and having to deal with this. So what I was going to respond was that, and then I like put my phone down because like I don't care. Once we got to over like 1,000 likes on the tweet and over 40,000 people had like read it or reached their it's out of my control. And commenting and going back and forth with people is whatever. But she's doing Team USA training camp, so hopefully the media won't draw any attention. They don't do specific. They don't make the coaches on the USA sit down with the media and ask him like that, So I'm pretty sure it's easier for her to avoid on the Team USA camp than it is uh, when you have mandatory media at the Final Four. Like she's literally, if she had made to the Final Four, they would have had media today and tomorrow and the next day. Like she wouldn't have been able to avoid it. Opposed to she can easily, like, y'all don't ask, like they didn't ask Girl Dad any questions about coaching and stuff at when he was an assistant at the camp. So it'll be a lot easier for her. And even outside of answering the questions, it's about it being distract, like it's going on in the back of her mind. So she's trying to drop a game plan about how to beat South Carolina while also trying to figure out what's going on with her kid. Like it would have been an emotional distraction. So I think it's a little different thinking about her navigating being an assistant at the USA team camp than coaching in the Final Four. Yeah, she's contractually obligated at the Final Four. Girl Dad is one of my favorite nicknames. Shayna, I really thought about that today. Same. So, um, yeah, blessing in disguise. You never know what was happening. That she low key she wouldn't have been able to Holly, and then it wouldn't just have been that. It would have been like Holly would have worked it. I know Holly would have somehow brought that up in some. It would have been a narrative surrounding it. It would have been the conversation going on instead of people focusing on Notre Dame. Mind you, also Notre Dame is a Catholic school, so questions about his comments about Catholics and Notre Dame being a Catholic, like she's very lucky that they lost to UConn, because this would have been poor timing, uh, and just been a distraction from instead of us celebrating her making it to the Final Four, the first time in her career that she's done it as a head coach and the whole nine. It had all been about dealing with this, and I think anybody who neglects to realize how that would have been a distraction is being obtuse and naive. But that's just me, my thoughts. Um, yeah, like it's all over the internet. Hollywood have been like, she's made it here despite things going on in her personal life. Hollywood have said something. And if they would have won the tournament, everything going on in her personal life has overcome. Like they wouldn't have had not been able to escape. Because if they would have lost, it would have been because this was a distraction. If they would have won, it would have been winning despite it being a distraction. T loves to eat. Um, you haven't missed anything. We're kind of just talking about that low key. Notre Dame dodged a bullet. Coach Ivy dodged a bullet. Um, Losing to UConn, given everything going on and how that would have been a storyline of distraction and timing. Low key a blessing in disguise. Low key. So, because I mean, it's all over yours, the internet. Oh, yeah, it wasn't just homophobic. He talked about Catholics. He also talked about some people who were straight not being Christians, and then also talked about the gays and theys and thems, and yeah, he talked about everybody. Uh, yeah. Oh, if they won, he'd have a show on Fox the next morning. Holly's messy. She would have said something about despite her personal life. Exactly. Because again, it's a hot topic. Hi, Free Angel. And when has Holly ever missed a hot story? You know, people's family members die, and despite their mother passing away this morning, she has chosen to coach. Like, she's only 9 months postpartum and has decided to coach today. Like, was breastfeeding in the locker room and decided to coach. Like, baby, they don't care. She gonna tell them storylines. She was up to the wee hours of the night. She said that about when Arizona made it to the Final Four, because she had just had her daughter and she was breastfeeding and stuff. And yes, Coach Dia was in the locker room breastfeeding before she had to do the team speech. Like, had her son running. Like, they not avoiding no storylines, baby. What's the most traumatic thing happening into your life? What's the most? I'm gonna work it in. Think about how much you would have believed this is part of it. It would be bad. Yeah, crazy times, crazy times. What killed me, honestly, guys, in that big spiel, because like people are homophobic. Adia Barnes never worked out well. Facts. My best friend was the grad assistant during that tenured, not the whole time, but 3 years out of it, and it was an interesting time over there. Um, was the fact that he goes, that whole thing, he was like, "How am I a detriment to the team? I'm rehabbing." Like, I don't think he understands completely how that works. You don't have to be with the team to be detrimental to the team. So that's interesting in itself, sir. You could be rehabbing and your behavior can still be detrimental to the team because you are a part of the organization. Therefore, the things you do and say impact the team. Yeah, people around her moving like people around Mahomes. Mm,
What's up, everybody?
you think Pat doesn't know? This McDonald's All American game is Ball Hawk Central. Ooh, it's not ethical hoops. I'm not watching it. Hi, Liz.
What up? What up?
How's everybody feeling? It's awful. Well, maybe let me not turn it on.
Dang, not awful.
It,
Yikes.
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 Right? Yikes.
I don't even know what it's on. I ain't turning it on.
He was asking reporters about having them premiere. Yeah, I saw that too. Imagine that. I was just here to ask questions. He said, "You can ask me no questions. Did you have sex before marriage?" I just asked you what your
Like,
game plan
whoa,
for the night
brother.
is. Damn, damn, damn. It's strict in here. God forbid you got to pop in a little bit. People were connecting his situation. Yep, I saw that, which I wasn't surprised by. I knew that was going to happen. You know,
Um,
high school players? Nah, not really. I mean, I know a couple names, but that's just from little clips. That chick, I think named Olivia, who dunked. I think she's going to South Carolina. I think obviously Jersey. I saw some clips of her. Renee sent me a clip of the chick going to UConn. Um, so mind you, he admitted to abusing his wife. And it's justified that. It said he was delivered. He was just telling his testimony. And that's oh, she's going to
oh,
Tennessee. My bad. Yeah, hey, bro. No, I think he's
yikes.
married to that lady. I don't
No,
know.
he
Again,
they married with 3 kids.
yeah, but she don't text him back,
Yikes.
so that's not my business.
Yeah.
I said, well, uh, guess he doesn't really like being in the NBA, and fuck it, we ball.
I think it's a lot of I think it's a just a big culmination of things happening for him right now. So, um,
Not my problem.
we'll see.
He still gets his $10
I
million
hope
point
he
check.
gets the help he needs.
Everyone keeps saying that, and I get it. I'm just also like, you gotta want help, and I mean, I get it. I just fuck it, we ball type shit.
I mean, that's really all I can say. I can't his opinion on me and
Yeah, you
uh,
gay.
I don't. First of all, I don't care. Uh, nobody's opinion
Abomination.
on me is gonna stop me from being gay.
He called you an abominated
Sorry.
snowman.
Okay, the sexiest snowman he ever seen in his life. How about that? Um,
People,
but no, that ain't gonna stop me from being gay, child.
he's
So,
still gonna kiss them girls. That's right.
very much,
Yeah, still
very
gonna kiss them
much,
ladies.
and Imma
Yeah,
enjoy
yeah.
it too.
And they be hitting on your
Um,
mama too.
and the what I believe and what I serve in, uh,
Hannah's best friends with
that's just that.
she's best friends with and I'm not, and I know people are like, it's not the oh, I can't be homophobic because I got a gay best friend, but her and what's her face from Texas are best friends. She said it on live. She said basically said like my best friend's gay type shit.
Who from Texas?
Madison Booker. Madison Booker.
Oh,
Oh, and if
word?
people didn't know Madison Booker was gay, I think Madison will. I saw a video clip and she was alluding to that. Booker is oh, oops. from. Well, stop saying stuff on live, guys. Okay, that's what it was alluded to. Okay, yeah, she's out of. Okay, cool. Damn, I be thinking everybody got the same timeline. Y'all don't be seeing the clips. God forbid I'm habitually online. Like I said, well, that makes sense. So, anyway, um, you know, next trivia question. Oh, I did think of a good one earlier.
Save it for the next giveaway.
I don't know if this one's gonna come up.
Okay.
Hmm. Damn, I don't know if I'm gonna think of it, but I did think of a good trivia question not too long ago. I'm excited for the expansion draft Friday. Me too. It's gonna be a busy day because you have the expansion draft and then you also have the final four.
Um, what time is the expansion draft?
It's during the day,
I know that part. I couldn't
like
remember
one,
if it
probably
was
like one-ish.
okay.
So probably in one-ish.
Mm. Oh, 3? Okay.
Okay. Is that 3 Eastern time? Okay, so 2 Central time.
Okay. Okay. Per.
Not a lunch and learn. I'm excited to see who my team because I'm cheering for the coaches right now. Okay, so are you a Portland or you're a Toronto fan? I'm curious on whose team protected. Everyone who keeps doing their protected list, I don't even listen to because we already know because we try to do one. It's too complicated. I don't believe anybody. I don't think anybody has a good idea unless you are the GM or the coaches. So everyone who is guessing and like, this is my protected, this is who I would. After I learned the rule or tried to learn the rules, I said, well, I won't be doing this anymore because it's going to be inaccurate. I know my team.
Yeah, they
I would like to protect 22 in Vegas. Somebody said two big names are going to the expansion team. Also, but again, you have to be careful with taking two big names because they can also leave in free agency. They just can't get the supermax anymore. So again, unless you are the GM, this is one where I'm like, I won't be guessing. It's just too complicated. And you don't know, like unless you're in Portland, Toronto's front office and you know the direction of the team and what their mindset and you're really throwing darts at a wall and hoping they stick and you really don't know. Did you see the Harvard economic that consulted on the CBA for free? I saw a tweet about that. I don't think I clicked and inquired much, but I know her or that Harvard the economist. There we go. Whew. Um I know them and Bree Turner did a lot of work on the financial tip about the CBA. Basically, probably called the NBA and the WNBA on their BS about lying about them numbers, as they should have.
and good for them.
Hmm. Per.
A
I wish
big
they showed us
word for
the.
Elmo.
Mhm. Hey, it got me tripped up a little bit. Did you see the USA basketball training camp roster listed Rakia as 255? You guys know that was just a typo. It's hard. Sometimes, hey, give my communications teams a break. Shit, they be trying to get that information out, make a little mistake. And I know they got an email immediately talking about take this down, change this. And that's the worst thing as someone who works in comms. The last thing you want to do is get an email right after you push send because you know you fucked up.
No, that'd be so, like, you'd be so paranoid when you about to post, and then there's because I'm sure they probably double and triple checked before they put it up, only to
I
just
had
miss
so much
that 5
anxiety.
child.
So much anxiety. So much anxiety. Was free agency last year or I went away too quickly? What did it say? I really don't see the wings protecting Enrique. Like, there's just certain things like I just have a hard time believing it. What we know is what we know. I don't know how we make that swing. And if they did protect Enrique, they probably sat down and had a conversation with her and been transparent about the direction of the team. I doubt that they protected her with the intentions of keeping her and did not anticipate and like and not didn't tell her what the deal is type shit. And that's why I think that they're not protecting Enrique because I think in what world would she be okay with that type shit? Did free agency in the day before training camp last year? No.
No.
Free agency started literally in February and lasted all the way till beginning of training camp. I just don't see it like logically. Like I just don't see it. Like again, every time I make an inference or a thought, it's from a perspective of what do you think the GMs are thinking? And I don't see it. I just don't see it. Uh, can we have some comments on here? You might be, I don't know. You find out. Try it.
I
Give it a
know
go.
I know Twitch, they be starring out some of the cuss words, so we could probably
Team
see it on our end, Justice, but I don't know if they gonna see it in the Twitch comments.
They have yet to mention her when talking about building. Also, if I was her, I would be ready to move on. Okay, so like we're all thinking logically here, as in like I just don't. I'm trying to figure it out, you know. And a lot of times they say the quiet part out loud, and I haven't heard that part, especially if they're being transparent about the direction and the future of the team. If a team doesn't protect a player, they can't offer them the max, super max to get them back, right? I thought it, I don't know. I'm not, I'm not even gonna lie to y'all. I don't even know. If they protect Enrique and draft AZ, it makes no sense. Would they run a three guard undersized lineup? You're asking the right question, Sugar Rush.
Which is why Enrique probably not gonna be there.
Is Enrique a superstar? I would say. She is a ball dominant guard who's going to take a lot of shots and be a focal point in the offense. And for the design of the wings in the future, I don't know if her style aligns with what type of basketball they're trying to play. I think her style is essential to success, if that makes sense. If they did, because think back to the NCAA tournament, right? Was Enrique projected to be the number one pick in 2019? Mind you, coming off two back-to-back buzzer beaters in the NCAA tournament to win the NCAA tournament. You would think if that, let's put that in perspective, um, you would think she had a lot of like a lot of talk going into the draft, as in
Mhm.
she's supposed to be. So the fact she drops to 4, that tells me there's a lot of teams who obviously 2019 was such a deep class. Is it still the deepest class to this day in terms of who was able to stay on roster and in the league? Would drop her to 4. That tells me there's a lot of teams who didn't think her style was going to align with the Aces. Think about who was already on the Aces. There was a reason they picked Jackie over Enrique in terms of what pieces that we already have. Kelsey, Asia, K Mac might have been there still. I think K Mac played with the Aces one year. Um, Rhyme and a reason. No, but she got very good rookie of the year buzz. But even 4, because 2 was, I mean, they took KMS before they took her. Katie Lou Samuelson, KLS. Sabrina was number 1 in the mock
Which
draft in
thinking
2019.
about that now is like, dang, that's kinda
Sorry,
crazy.
until Sabrina said that she wasn't going to the draft. Because then Sabrina was drafted in 2020.
Yeah, Fee was that class.
Asia Durr went number 2.
I think so. Hold on.
And then Katie Mule Samuelson was 3. And then T Mac was 4. What? Enrique was 5?
Hold on. I'm pulling it up.
In all fairness, Jackie wasn't projected high at all. But that's what I'm saying. Like there was a rhyme and a reason. I think it's the same thing is going to be with the Wings this year. They know what
Yeah,
they
Enrique
want.
was 5. It went Jackie Young, Asia Durr, Tierra McGowan was 3, and then Katie Lou, and then
Oh, okay, I switched
Enrique,
those two.
and then Nafisa was 6.
Okay. So I think Kalani Brown was I think like 9,
Kalani Brown
something
was
like that.
7.
Damn. I think she was like 9. She was 7. Damn. But that should tell you guys. That's why I think that ESPN had Jackie mocked at 6. Crazy. Damn.
Which is
I
why
love
I
that.
don't be trusting them ESPN mock draft. No offense, ESPN, but, like,
Atlanta Smith was 8. That's so crazy to me. And Atlanta took a minute. She didn't get her groove until she got to the Lynx because she was getting waved. She was getting bounced. Mind you, she was on a couple of teams. I think she might have been with was she with Indiana briefly? I know she was with Chicago. She might have been with Indiana for a second.
let's see.
Yes. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. That should tell y'all something. And then now think about it. She gonna get a bag out of somebody. And this is again, I will die on this hill. It's all about being drafted to the right team. All about being drafted to the right team. And being in
Yeah,
a situation with
she was
somebody who
drafted to
believes in
Phoenix,
you.
yeah.
What'd you say?
Somebody was saying and Phoenix, I think, and I was saying she was
But even
drafted to Phoenix.
but even Marina really didn't start getting like there's a difference between like buzz and then also like people actually believing you got some juice in you. Because people were saying when she got that Chicago contract, dumb, stupid. They didn't see the vision, and it didn't pan out. She didn't really start like cooking for real until she got to damn, who was she with after Chicago?
Connecticut.
Oh, was that Connecticut? She was in Chicago for that long? Yeah. Till she got to no. What was her breakout
Connecticut.
year?
She went to
Damn.
Connecticut after Chicago.
How long was
She
she in Chicago for?
I don't think that long.
Like a couple years?
Hold on.
Dallas, Connecticut, Chicago, LA, Chicago, Connecticut. She was in LA?
LA from
Dallas was a
2019 to
bus. LA was
2020.
a bus.
So LA, Dallas, Chicago, Connecticut.
Okay. Damn. Hmm. Yeah. I would say the last couple of years is when Marina kind of turned a new leaf. Crazy. So yeah, it's just very interesting. So Enrique, yeah, I just don't know. Someone did a breakdown on Twitter. I wish I would have saved it based upon like the analysis of the coaches and blah 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 and it just don't sound it doesn't sound like the direction of their style is going to be aligned with what the plan is. So we'll see. We'll see. I would be surprised. Ooh, loud. My bad. I'm surprised how low she's seeing. Well, think about it, guys. We'll go back the last couple of years. Who's somebody who got drafted low? Do you think will have a long career or a nice career in the WNBA? Caitlin Chin might surprise some people.
Yeah. What was
Caitlin Chin,
VB drafted at? What was her
Veronica was she was early. She was from
oh,
Northwestern. She's
okay.
a first rounder.
Okay. Mm,
Dejanay, obviously, Nay's a good one.
yeah, Nay is a very good example.
Dorka, even though y'all haven't seen, but y'all really haven't seen Dorka for real, for real. I think Dorka's still in that. We hope this pans out, but have y'all seen Dorka? Who to the point where you were like, yeah, put that lady on. Like we're still y'all. I think Dorka's still in the
Uh,
hopeful phase.
Bridget Carlton was the 21st pick
Dorka
in the
made all
2019.
rookie as yeah. I watched her rookie season. When was her rookie season?
Whose rookie
Dorca's been in the league
season?
for Dorca. How long has Dorca been in the league?
I feel like was she 2022?
23. So she's only been in the league 3 years.
23?
All right, I'll give her some grace.
Leah Rue was drafted 35th in the 2019 draft.
Okay, I'll give Lee. Okay, Lee. Oh, she was in Boston's class. Okay. Veronica Burton was seventh overall. If you were drafted in the first round, I'm talking second and third rounders. First rounders, I expect you to be to last in the league. But those second and third rounders are the ones, knowing especially how hard it is to stay on roster, that one that surprise you.
Leonie Fibich,
Oh, that's
22nd
a good
pick
one. That's a good
of
one. That's a good one.
the 2020 draft.
2019, correct, has a lot of role players similar to this year, but they will all stick on rosters for years to come.
Oh wow, Shook Sutton was the very last pick of the 2020 draft. I didn't know that.
Really?
Mhm.
Do you think Kate's lasting? They got that lady in the Kate. Yes, Kate will find herself on a roster somewhere as a role player. Once I saw her in the New Jersey photo shoots, Kate's
Her
gonna be
and
on your
her and
roster next year.
Chen. Yeah, that was
Yeah,
my thought too.
she gonna
Not
be in
that
your roster next
not
year.
that it's a guarantee because they did have uh Tosh and Ka and Sophie in them Phoenix pictures. So anything is
That's
possible,
that was still
but
like
that was
during the
still promise.
season,
No, that was after the season.
but was it like we're
It
promoting
was
the New Jerseys?
they was just doing promotional stuff for Phoenix
Or
in
was it
general,
before
promoting the
free?
no, it was promoting this new season, and it was also while Tosh was doing all those lives on TikTok, trying to convince players to come to Phoenix and oh, we got the hot tub and we got the this facilities and what. Next thing you know, a week later, that lady got traded to Connecticut.
That was on her own. I mean, I get what you're saying, but
But
uh
they was
her
using her for the promotional pictures for Phoenix to
her
sell.
advocating for people to go there, that's on her own accord.
Well, that's fair, but also under the pretense that she thought she was staying there, and they was using her for promotional pictures.
Yeah, again, I don't put anything past anybody, so valid.
That's what I was saying as far as, like, Golden State, like, it feels promising, but also we've seen that anything can happen. So,
Still think somebody would pick up Kate, uh, you know, from a low stakes type situation.
oh, yeah.
Uh, and she's gonna be one of those ones. People are like, well, how is she in the league? Because you guys know that it's not what you know, it's who you know, and what value do you leave. Um, Anything is possible. I think Caitlin Chen should go to Dallas. I don't think Chen's going to Dallas. I don't think Chen's going to Dallas. I think she'll end up on an expansion team somewhere. Honestly, which will be good for her. Um, yeah, I don't think Kate Martin was Iowa 2018 to 2024. She was in college for a minute. So we see. What about Stores to Dallas train? Still Stores to Chalice, but I'm also a realist that I don't think she's going to end up there. I still want Stores to Dallas. I just don't think she's going to end up there. Justin, you going somewhere to watch the games? I haven't thought about it. I don't know. I should bring it up. We usually go to P&L. So, hi, this is the Diary of B.
Hello.
Hello.
I'm about
Hello.
to be
She
at
was
home,
blogging at you.
child.
Yeah, I know. There's probably not a lot to do where you live. You know what I'm saying? Not a lot of activity. So
Where I live.
I'm just kidding.
No.
I need to mute. Sorry, I got distracted. I need to mute these tweets.
You getting in trouble again? They on your neck?
No, I just don't want to engage in any kind. Um, yeah, I
I
just
want to. Duh.
Don't want to no longer engage in the conversations. Mute conversation. Boom. Cool. When things start hitting in the 40,000s, 50,000s, I just no longer want to participate. I said what I said. Can we talk about the U.S. training camp rosters? We can. Everybody crashing out. You don't need to crash out, guys. Honestly, I gave it some thought about why, because at first I was a little not confused, but I was like, oh, and I didn't know one that again, if we only have a 15-person roster, that we burn two spots, Juju's limited, Fee is on a scooter. So I was surprised, like they can't just like go. Y'all gotta they gotta take up two roster spots. They can't just be like, hey, you guys are invited to camp. Obviously, you can't do anything. So, we're gonna invite somebody who actually can. And obviously you can I didn't know they gotta burn a roster spot on that. So people are saying it's all people who are at the final four. And how do y'all know they like that's my question, which I don't necessarily think is true. Um
People
How
at
do
the
y'all know
final
all these
four.
people are at the Final Four? Like none of them are playing. Nobody lives in Phoenix necessarily. So I think the indication that they're all at the Final Four. I don't know if that was the reason. Um, Maybe Paige, but the roster is Monique Billings, Michaela Blakes, Cameron Brink, Paige Beckers, Ray Burrell, Veronica Burton, Nafisa Collier, Steph Dolson, Sabrina Ionescu, Rakia Jackson, Azare Stevens, Brittany Sykes, Kayla Thornton, Juju Watkins, Asia Wilson. Stephen Azare. How do you know Stephen Azare are in Phoenix? Their schools are participating. That doesn't necessarily mean that they were going to go to the game. This isn't the first time UConn's been in the Final Four, and I don't think every single year everybody shows up at, what is Monique Billings' excuse then? They said it. Who's they? Steph said that she was only invited to the U.S. basketball tournament because she's in Phoenix. Well, that's immaculate planning. What's Rakia's excuse? What's Cam's excuse? What school did Brittany Sykes go to?
Syracuse.
They're not there. What about Kayla Thornton?
I don't know.
That's what I'm saying. I understand what you guys are saying in terms of like trying to find the rhyme and a reason. I don't know necessarily if that is the rhyme and the reason for everyone. Like there's 15 people. Not everyone was already planning to go to the Final Four. Like I get what we're saying. We're trying to find. I don't know if that is honestly. Yes. One, I don't think it's a knock at your fave if they're not there. Caitlin Clark fans, don't be sending Sue Bird death threats. Because I know y'all are conflated right now trying to figure out why she's not there. I think that lady is fine, right? I think that lady is fine. Um, Honestly, what I think, what is a common factor with majority of the players that they've asked, for the most part? What is a common factor that I looked at is that most of these are role players, right? Can we all agree? These are majority of everybody outside of Paige, outside of Asia, are role players.
Outside of Fee.
So
Outside of
outside of Fee,
Sabrina.
Sabrina, role
Outside of
players,
Juju.
a Juju. So
And
if I have a
Michaela.
bunch of role players who have Michaela Blakes is literally just happy to be here. For real, for real. Like not like she's not gonna make it, but I'm not even gonna throw her in the conversation of the people that you just listed. They have specialties in fillers. So my interpretation when I look at the roster is, yeah, Sue and Kara are probably trying to find their filler players. One, Paige is an easy bring along because Paige can play the 1, 2, 3, 4. So if we're trying to find combinations and trying to find chemistry, I know that I can plug her in and she's good to go with anybody. Necessarily can't always do that with Caitlyn because she's a true point guard. But I know with please don't play Paige at the four. But I'm just saying, Paige isn't probably going to play the true four. But I'm saying in terms of when we're doing drills and trying to find chemistry and stuff like that, like Paige is somebody I can just throw in. She can do for a lot of spots. There's a lot of filler in that capacity. Why burn two spots on people who can't participate? Somebody said that you got to get an invite and that you can't just bring people because Fee's going to be on the team, whether we like to acknowledge or not. And Juju will probably be on the team as well. So, and they have to go to camp because y'all are going to throw a fit if they're on the team and they never attended a camp. So I think that's why they're there as well. Um, I wrote down notes about what else. During what we saw, was there any struggle with threes and shooting? Well, AZ's playing in the finals, so that's why she's not.
Um,
Dang, what about AZ and Sarah Strong? Um, well, they're playing
they,
right now, so
yeah, they got other things to worry about. Ryan's shooting was fine. Um, Ray got limited minutes. But I mean, Ray got invited back, so I'm trying to think about the other threes that were there. Who else was
Steph
there that was a
Dolson.
three?
Steph Dolson has experience with 3-on-3, gold medalist as well. Also really good at the pick and pop. I'm telling some of these players are probably there for specific skills that they're there that obviously Kara and Sue did not see or think we needed, and they did not get from um the games or whatever. These are a lot of specialty players. These are a lot of
Also,
fillers as well.
this is just camp. Like
And it's just camp.
there's no like FIBA anything coming after, like right after this camp. So that's I also wasn't like tripping on it. I'm just
I wouldn't give
going to
it I don't
train.
I wouldn't give it too much. Why they picked Mo and Ray out of these people for Puerto Rico. They need role players, guys. Like in their head, they probably already have their superstars and they need role players. I think honestly, this is an audition for them fillers, from them
Mind
filler
you,
roles.
Mo ain't even do bad. I thought Mo did decent with her minutes. And then Ray was given very limited minutes, but I thought she tried to make the most of her minutes. Do I think they'll end up being on that final team? Probably not, but I'm not mad at them for being at camp.
Kara Lawson loves two-way players. So you Sykes, Burton, Thornton. Again,
Mhm.
these are all players with certain skill sets, certain specials. Um, Obviously, I think they probably saw there were some gaps that we did not accomplish during the tournament, or maybe some areas that they think can be improvement on. Lineups from previous years lack consistent perimeter shooting. Um, yep. This isn't the final roster, guys, too. So have some peace. Uh, I think if I was, which I was looking at the roster, I'd be like, oh, they got a bunch of role players. I'm not tripping. They getting Asia some reps because Asia has to attend a camp. Stewie attended the camp before, so she already got her camp out the way. Fee's at this camp. So all your people who we already know is going to be at the camp are now getting their camp in, and then we got a bunch of role players. Well, and then from there, yes, because they lack the ability to have discussions and think critically about, why might not Caitlin be here? Because it's not Kelsey Plum's not there. Like other players that we know is going to be here. And again, I think Paige is there because one, like y'all said, Paige is probably going to be in Phoenix. And two, she can play the 1, 2, 3, 4. Like I can fill her in and get chemistry with anybody. And it's kind of touch and go. So perimeter shooting, I know someone who could help with that. And she's a little busy.
Anyway, like I said, it's just camp, child. Let them get some reps in.
Yeah, and you never know, man. I'm telling you, they're
Have
trying to
fun
find some
with your
continuity.
homework, pants so short.
Yeah, Ricky. So literally just camp. Man, I
Pants
told y'all I went on that.
short.
I told I'll try to warn Sue. I'm like, Sue, they are going to try to murder you if you do not put that lady on the team. Like you're gonna have some real
That you
problems,
tried to
sister.
talk to Sue.
Hey,
Did she
Sue.
respond?
Nope. Never
Oh.
do. But I said what I said. And sure enough, then people proved me right. Because they like critical. How did she? I'm like, mm-hmm. Crazy. So she rotating assistants too?
Who the assistants?
Well, Ivy's gonna be at this camp.
Well, I saw that.
Girl dad was at the last one.
And so was Stephanie White.
Are they the same assistants or
I don't know.
Shay? And Shay's gonna be there.
Okay,
Or
so Steph
Steph.
White is gonna be at this one.
Sue isn't going to win no matter who is on the final roster. Well, but there are certain people who get her a lot less flack though. And Natalie Nakase.
Okay,
I
so
haven't
Nat
heard a
was
lot of
also
people
at the
crashing
last
out yet.
one.
I was laughing at somebody saying that uh Stephanie White was complimenting Raven a little too much for their liking. Don't get no ideas.
Yeah, don't get no ideas.
They said we
Uh-uh.
uh let's talk about it. Sue also doesn't give a fuck. That part. That
I
part.
was just about to
That
say
part.
Sue's job is
Sue
not
doesn't
to
care.
appease the fans. Her job
Yeah, she
is
don't care.
to make sure
Yeah, she
that
don't
we
care.
continue the dynasty that we have, which I trust her to do.
I wonder if coaches are scouting players at this camp for free agency. Well, yes, but there's a guys. I'll say this again. Moves are already being made. I foresee what you're going to see in free agency are trips being taken. As in, I already have my teams narrowed down, and now I'm just taking trips to go to see in person. But like those initial talks of, hey, do you want to come? Those are already in motion. And I think if you think they're not, you're delusional. If you think that your GM is waiting till April 4th to have a first conversation with somebody about coming to my team, I think you're delusional.
If I'm a GM, I was secretly having conversations during Unrivaled.
I would have already been talking to people.
I
Somebody
would have
tried
been
to
breaking them
say
rules.
it was an issue having a current W coach call a college game. I don't think it's an issue. I think that the coaches have done it, have remained unbiased and done a good job. I think Stephanie White did a good job. She hasn't shown like, if anything, what she's seeing is what she would be seeing if she was in the stands. Yeah, I don't think it changes anything. My opinion of this player is the same. Me commentating versus me being in the stands. But people will find anything to complain about for real, for real.
Plus,
Though
you getting ball perspective from a coach. That do we not want people who know what they're talking about? Or
New York Liberty coach sat next to AZ on arrival. AZ to the Liberty confirmed. I don't think you guys have a first round pick. And if you do, it's
child,
late. New York, do you guys even have a first round pick?
I look up this thing every time. Hold on.
Yeah, New York, New York has like the 12th pick, if that. They don't. We don't. Not
Okay
y'all window
then.
shopping.
So
Yay, y'all window shopping with no money. Talking about I want this. Damn, I want this the biggest gift, the nicest, and got no money. Well, how are you going to afford that? You have no money. That is that is out of your pay. That is literally out of your pay grade. But what I can get you is, hey, what you can't afford is uh the chick from uh the chick from shit. Duke, Kaina Mayer. That's like a second rounder. You might be able to afford her. That might be yours right there. You can't get hazy, but what you can afford with what pick do they have?
child, they don't even have a pick till the third round.
Okay, never mind, never mind. Okay, you
They're
can't
not
afford
getting
that
it. They
lady
can't
either.
afford her either.
Okay, okay, okay. Don't worry. I got y'all. Don't worry.
New York fans,
What y'all
please.
New York, New York, what you guys can get with what pick is it in the third round?
They have the 41st pick.
God damn. All right. I might be able to get you guys an international player. She might be 18. She might be 18, but she been playing basketball since she was 15. So you good. You might not
Hot
be able to use her
3
immediately.
years.
3 years, you all might be able to do something with her, but as of right now, that's about as good as I'm gonna get you with the 41st pick. I just mm, yeah. Y'all cannot afford y'all got yeah. I'm trying to think of you might be able to get shit. What do y'all need? Cause I got
What they need is to get to work in free agency. That's what they need. Because if
yeah.
they not
Anybody
getting, I won't say they're not getting nothing substantial in the draft because anything can happen. You never know that who that 41st pick gonna be and how they maximize their opportunity. But
the whole comment that I see always when people talk about Mrs. Fudd not going uh to the number one pick is, and you think that they're going to give give show her? I'm like, that's such a good point. That is such
wait,
a
and
good
you
point.
think
Why would you
you think they're gonna give what?
give her to Cheryl?
Oh,
Let her go over there to Cheryl. Like you get fee her. Why would y'all do that? Honestly, Dallas is doing the whole league a favor.
well, in
Did
the
you
short
did you
term.
say that Indiana? Did I read that quote correctly? Did she say that she believes that they'll be the projected ones the uh to win the finals? Did I read that correctly?
Who
When during
said
the
that?
broadcast she was doing?
What's up, Sophia? Who said that?
Was that the quote? Did someone see that else, or is that just me? Was I tripping? Did I read that incorrectly? Because I didn't watch a video. I
Who?
just, quotes me. Kate. Kate did say that. Okay, that bold assertion. Now I think Indiana's going to be good, but saying that she thinks that people think that they are going to be the favorites, bold, shocked. I think they're going to be good though.
They're gonna be good
Oh, she
now. They
said it.
gotta back it up.
Damn, I said, oh, she coming like that. They got to be getting Kelsey back because I don't think she would say that if they wasn't getting Kelsey back. So I just don't see it without it. I mean,
They
she
now
plays
they
for the
gotta
team,
back it up.
so no, 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 no. Well, everyone plays for a team. That doesn't mean that they say it. Like, I don't think it's more so of like her not believing it's true. Most people just don't say it, especially considering they didn't win last year. They didn't make it to the finals last year. Um, thank you, Sophia. So, but most people, I think you guys are missing me. I understand most people think, but most people don't. When have you guys heard people say it? Usually, it's like, "Hey, we won the championship last year. We're the favorites to win." There's a difference between thinking we are going to win and we are the favorites to win. Because to be the favorites to win means that everyone else thinks that we are going to win. There's a difference between me believing that my team is going to win the championship. There's a difference between me believing everyone else thinks that we are going, because there is a preseason vote. And that's what more I'm alluding to. Do you think that Indiana will be ranked number one in the preseason vote? Because that would
I
allude
need
to
to see
they are
that
the
team
favorites to
first,
win.
before I don't know. I need to see the team first. But
We haven't,
Indiana
no,
does have a
no, no,
good
no.
shot.
Ha da da da. I never said that they were going. I said they were going to be good next year. I said they got. Hey, if they're going to do it, it's going to be next year. But I never said I think they're likely to win the championship. But I didn't say likely to win the championship. I don't think I said that.
No, you didn't say likely. We said
Okay,
they
I
got
just
a
want to
good
make sure.
shot.
Okay,
We said they have to go for it this season.
yeah, okay. There's a lot of basketball fans that don't understand what a shooting guard is and what their role in the team is. They're getting close. Hi, Crystal.
Crystal, you change your name?
Who is it that said they were going to be MVP this year? Who said that?
I
I
didn't say
didn't say
that.
that. I didn't say that. Or they were going to
Oh,
be last
last
year.
year you talking
Oh, that was
about
Natasha Howard. That was Natasha Howard.
hey, and she fulfilled it.
And she fulfilled it. She
She
We've
didn't
talked
say
about
which MVP.
likely in respect to teams who get 2 back-to-back picks. Fair. Yeah, I did. I said the trajectory when you do the numbers, if they're going to do it, it's going to be this year or their clock starts. I did a video, but I can't remember off the top of my head. Their clock, I'm pretty sure, starts this year, and they have like a 3-year window. So
Crystal, how you trying to be incognito when your
I
username
don't
is
get
your
how she
name
said
now?
they're going to be the favorites to win, but in the same breath, she's only certain about 2 players coming back to the team. Okay, see, and this is where the conversation goes. Where I said, "Oh, I'm shocked. They must be getting Kelsey Mitchell back, or she knows something I don't know." Because favorites to win means everybody else is betting on you too. But right now, what we don't know what teams are, we really don't know who the favorites to win are. I think that's another big thing too. Is we don't even know what the teams look like to
That's
be
what I'm
like
saying.
someone's a favorite,
I can't say nothing till I see them teams.
and then I could be like, ah, yeah, they're probably gonna get a chip. Shit. Only team that only got some for sure people is Dallas. I think Chicago win it all. Chicago's lucky not. I don't know what free agent Chicago's getting.
Chicago has a lot going on right now.
They got a lot going on.
That feels good to
I'm,
say after they put that thing out last season about Seattle.
I'm so crazy. Chicago would like. How you gonna talk shit in your house is also messed up.
Hello. The
You worry
call
about
from
us.
it. The call coming from inside.
You don't even know it's like that. For real, for real. You got the same problems.
Worse, actually.
Worse. Hello. Talking all that. And look,
We just had cussing in the locker room allegations.
yeah, somebody called somebody a bitch. Allegedly. Said you wasn't hooping. Allegedly. It'd
We
be
ain't
worse
had them
as a
type of
Connecticut fan.
reports coming out.
I don't think Connecticut was just bad, but I think you guys were just like enjoying the moment. Like, I don't think being a Connecticut fan would have been bad because like y'all had no drama, y'all just weren't good. So like vibes. But nobody was getting their feelings hurt. Everybody was you guys were getting the hey guys, at least we competed talks in the locker room. Y'all were never really in those games in terms of like we cared that you lost. Like, hey, enjoy it, Sun fan. And this is the last year to be a Sun fan. Oh, get all your Suns merch right now, guys, because that will be vintage one day. Just like how when people walk around with a Detroit Shot shirt or something, and you're like, "Damn, Detroit Shot!" Like, "Damn, a Miami Soul shirt. I ain't seen one of them in a minute." Yeah, get all your Connecticut merch. It's going to be very valuable in about 10 years. You're going to be very vintage. People are going to want some money for that. Well, maybe not money, but people will notice that you got a Connecticut shirt on.
Sure, let me go. What they got on sale on Fanatics? Let me see.
Did you did you guys see the
Now that I can
first?
shop for WNBA merch.
No, what was the question that they were asking their presser? I missed it. Wait, so this season will still be the Connecticut Sun? Yes.
This the
The
last
senator
season
might
though.
do something legally. Guys, I hope the state of Connecticut shuts this shit down. I would love for them to ruin this for the I don't want to use the comments to get their team like this. First of all, that dude, anybody associated with the Trump administration, I don't believe should have a WNBA team. I just don't trust them. I think they're grimy people. Think they're like low vibrational. I don't think they're good people. I don't think they should have a WNBA team. Also, I don't like how Kathy and Adam went about doing this deal. Like, y'all can't force somebody's hand and then say some shit as like, oh, you guys can move your team. You can sell your team to whoever you want, but you just can't move it out of the region. Mind you, you move the team and sell it to somebody who lives in Texas. I don't like that. I feel like they definitely overstepped their boundaries and did what the NBA does and stronghold people. And also, I don't want another NBA team to own a team in the WNBA as we will never be we will never be free. We will never be free. Um,
Mind you, Adam was talking about some 75-mile radius. Houston not within that 75-mile radius now.
he just be making up shit.
Just
Like that should
making
be
stuff
pissing
up.
me. Just making stuff up. I don't like that. Y'all should let them people sell to who they want to sell to. Irritating. It's so irritating. So hopefully the city of
And
Connecticut
now
or the state of Connecticut's able to shut that shit because it sounds like some antitrust. You right, sound like some antitrust violations going on. Sounds like some violations of the opportunity to compete. And yeah, no, he doing too much. So I don't like that. Shady. That man looked like the Grim Reaper. He looks like a worm, actually. You guys remember that worm from SpongeBob?
he do look like it.
Look just like that worm from SpongeBob. You know, the one that used to eat all the houses and stuff? Look just like him. Isn't another team in a lawsuit? Yes, Chicago Sky. Michael Alter is being sued by the minority owners. Seattle's not in no lawsuit no more, and neither is the Aces. Shout out to hey, them checks. Actually, we didn't sign a check in Seattle. They just
No,
signed a check.
yeah, one no,
But in the
that was
Aces, they definitely signed a
fake
check.
news in Seattle.
De'Erica definitely got paid.
De'Erica got paid, and good for her
She had to
sister,
sign an
and shout
NDA.
out to
Yeah, she
her
had to
for her
sign it.
advocacy on that the pregnancy clause within this new CBA.
Mm-hmm.
We appreciate
Mm-hmm.
you, sister.
Shout out to you.
Seattle, y'all try to
She
speak
tried to play.
horribly
Yeah.
of my name. That was fake news now.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. It was fake news. It's okay though. It's okay. I'm not too much. What are you guys' thoughts on Friday? Because I've seen a lot of back and forth. I haven't engaged in it because I'm exhausted and I'm kind of tired of talking about basketball in that capacity. Because let's just see it. Let's just see it. But I'm curious about your guys' thought. How does Texas win? Okay, let's start this. How does what does South Carolina need to do to beat UConn? And what does UConn need to do to beat South Carolina? Because somebody brought up one. How is this sport contributing to empowerment of women, specifically Black women? Was that a good question or a bad question, Sophia? Did you not like that? Um, South Carolina. Somebody was saying that the height of our post play is gonna really disrupt Sarah Strong. Y'all ain't never played nobody this tall. I said, eh. And then also, where's Ricky? Ricky went to go do some homework. Ricky was talking about South Carolina's defense. I'm not moved.
The key for South Carolina really is gonna be the paint. They
But,
gonna have
but
to they're going to have to figure it out in the paint, but that's no easy task because you not only do you have Sarah Strong, but also Blanca she's been blossoming in this tournament and showing that she's also a threat.
Blanca's a
Um,
guard.
huh?
Well, Blanca's a guard.
She a guard? I feel like she be in that paint a lot.
No, because when he runs, I mean, he can alter his lineup, but he usually has either um, Sarah and Sarah, but then he also has Sarah and Jana.
Well, I do think
He plays like the
Blanca's a
three.
3. Okay, okay. I do wanna see more Jana minutes. I feel
Um,
like her minutes been kinda limited, and she makes the most of her minutes when she gets in there. So she needs to be put in as an energy shifter. That's when we
Jana.
need the Jana minutes.
I think Jana will get lots of minutes if they play Texas because they need a big body to go against uh
Kyla,
Hyla.
s
So I think Texas will be Jana's gonna get. I just think Sarah gets minutes because she's a little bit more agile. Um, People keep saying she's doing during her all season, but I think it's the skill set, you know. I don't think it's a personal thing, but I really think it does with the matchup. Just like how he says we were getting beat on the boards, we needed to. So if they start getting the ass beat on the boards again, Jana will get minutes. And she sets good screens. Somebody got to get AZ open because they're gonna be on the lady right on Weiss. The difference is who's Raven guarding because Raven's their best defender. And I know she wants the toughest matchup, but depending on skill set, Blanca, is she taking Blanca or AZ? You gotta which one? And that's Blanca honestly is UConn's X factor. She is the one they can't match up with. As in they don't have a defender for her that can go toe to toe. Well, that girl was also grabbing AZ's jersey running through that elevator screen. So KK, make here somebody. So the way somebody like kind of wrote it up is you got obviously KK at PG and also K9. Then at the 2, even though I think that honestly,
What's up,
what's her face should
Alex?
start over. I think she should start over her.
Who?
Um, Blanca should start over Shade.
But is Blanca somebody that is a energy shifter?
Yes,
So then it makes sense for her to
but
come
she,
off the
but Ashley,
bench.
but like it, I think starting not he's not going to change the lineup. That's going to be Ashlyn's. I
No,
just think
yeah,
that
he's not gonna change it.
production wise, Blanca's given us more than Ashlyn. But if Ashlyn's hot, Ashlyn's hot.
Absolutely.
Tanaya Lotson guarding AZ. What y'all think that matchup looks like?
I Tonight got she would have to be on her best. I
Will Ashlyn never get hot again? Shooters get hot eventually. She just got to see one go down. I'm hoping it was the rims. I think
and
it
I
would have
hope
to
they
be.
let's get some new rims now. I mean, not no, no, not new, not new. I meant different. Like not. I don't want the brand new rims. I don't want all that extra bouncy and all that.
The thing about UConn too is anybody can get streaky. You know what I mean? They got a couple people who can get hot and be the difference maker. And that's honestly what makes them so dangerous. And I think that's where South Carolina is going to have a hard time countering is that UConn has a couple of their best bet is to hope that nobody gets streaky. And I know I said this last time. I said, like, man, UConn is never gone 2 games without you. UConn's never gone 3 games with somebody. Like, it only takes one going down. That's all it's going to take is one to see one go down. You know, I was texting Ricky actually about this when the South Carolina game is, and I'm like, Joyce? I feel like there's another level to Joyce. You know, I watch her play and I look and I'm like, she just be look like she on cruise control, but I feel like she got another level in her. You know what I mean?
I feel you. She
Like
she
another like
she even though she's always very like pivotal for South Carolina, somehow her game is still quiet. If
quiet.
that makes
But she
sense.
be giving
Like
them numbers.
you
She
be
went 7 for 11.
yeah,
She's
like you'll
14.
be watching her and then you just all of a sudden for me cuz I'm always pulling up the box score, but you'll be watching her but then all of a sudden she got 24 points and I'm like,
Yeah.
"Now when did that happen?"
Said Joyce is kind of lackadaisical. And then I was like, but she got 14. Like, she can't be that lackadaisical. But I think it's just like she just be looking, she be on cruise control. She be on cruise control. But I think she got another level. Like, I think she could
Oh,
be like that.
absolutely.
Maybe she need to scream a little bit. Like, I don't know. You know, when you see Asia and you like that dominance, like, I don't know. I don't know. But y'all see it. Y'all see it. She makes it look easy, like it looked low effort. Even though she be putting in effort, let me be clear. She be putting in effort. It just looked low effort.
It just
Like she just be
yeah,
on cruise
it
control.
look
She be on cruise control. It look like she be on cruise control.
I won't
And
even
she
say
don't.
she's too nonchalant. I don't think she's too nonchalant. She just
I
has a
said
quiet
lackadaisical.
game.
But it's a different quiet because it's not a quiet like Sarah. Sarah's is quiet but dominant still. Like where you still see it and
Fair.
it feels different.
When
Am
I
I
say
tripping?
quiet, I don't mean volume wise.
I'm
I'm
just
not
saying
talking about
impact.
volume or her
Even
like
like
her emotion or anything like that. I'm just saying for when I say quiet, I mean like the you see that she's on the floor and you like you know that she's pivotal to the team and especially the offense. But at the same time, you don't be realizing all that she's doing until you looking at them stats.
But y'all don't even be talking about her enough for me. You know what I mean? But it's even like shit like that. Like
Mhm.
nobody on South Carolina is in the National Player of the Year conversation. Like y'all don't even be talking about her like she is that girl type shit. Y'all be talking like she's good, but like, damn, best player out there. Y'all don't even talk about her like that. So I think that
Mind you, like earlier in the season when we was on live talking about like people who should be on first team, this was like
well, fans do. Well,
December-ish.
yes, that's your girl.
Um but like December-ish when we was talking about like who should be on like first team, people was not mentioning her.
That's the thing.
And so we was like, we're not gonna talk about
What?
Joyce Edwards? Or,
But why Sarah contrast the problem if that's your comp?
hmm?
Someone said it's the Sarah contrast that's the problem, but that's her comp.
I
And
don't
Def had
wait.
Joyce on the
I don't
list in
get
the
what you
beginning
mean by that's the problem.
because Sarah is a tier above. They're comparing her to
Well,
Sarah when Sarah
okay.
is better.
I get
Daisy
what
had
you
her on
mean now.
point in the second half of Notre Dame, and she's your shooting guard. The PGs need to step up. So she looks worse than she actually is. Facts. Team USA posted a video of everyone showing up, and Paige pointed to her Yukon jacket and said, "You know why I'm here." Shout out to Paige. Stat wise, Joyce should be in the conversation. I agree. That's why I just think like it's not like I don't know. I don't. People need to fear her. People don't fear her the way they should. Type shit. And even us, and we're watching it, and I just gave that rhetoric. Obviously, we're the same. Like damn. Which I just think is unfortunately she's going to live in structure. Damn. They're both sophomores. Sarah was number one recruit coming out of high school. Joyce was number two. Well, she has an opportunity to do something crazy. Make them feel you. You can't make nobody give you respect. Sometimes you got to take that shit. Show them who's number one type shit.
We'll see. What
We'll
about
see. I don't know.
so
Texas,
that's
hey,
UConn
let me just
in
keep it a buck with y'all. Texas look like the best team from currently right now. And I know UConn, we saying the Rams, the Rams. If we were shooting better, well, what y'all were shooting for right now, Texas was looking like the best team out of all four. I'm gonna keep it a buck. And that means me having to circle back because I said I was not scared of Texas. I said I think Texas's chain is fake. I said I'm really not scared of Texas like that. My bad, D. Y'all might be onto something over there. Y'all was, but the physicality. Listen, now that game, if y'all would have said, because y'all were complaining about fouls during the UConn, oh my God, I was like, it ain't really fouling like that. Like it's a little touchy, but like no one's now that Texas game, no, hey, they wasn't calling shit. Hey, the refs said this.
bruh.
Was like, um, uh,
It was just bully ball,
Texas.
really.
Hey, Texas was punking them people out, punking Michigan. Mind you, Michigan also couldn't hit a three, but they were punking them. Um,
They shut Olivia down, and that's really
what
what from jump.
what do y'all think that UCLA Texas matchup gonna look like?
Um, I really think the as far as the Texas Michigan thing, it was
A lot of
the
fouls.
paint. The energy came from the paint, so UConn just gon' they gonna have to be strong in the paint. They can't. Old Old Acre cannot
Old
be doing
Acre,
that bully
gee,
ball again to them people,
hey,
child. They
baby
ain't.
out
Oh
there.
my gosh.
Baby out there. Oh my
Uh,
God. I was like, somebody save that lady from Michigan. Why is she out there babying her? Oh, that was hard to watch. I had the white flag. Like somebody asked, what do I think? I think And I'm only going to say this. I think UConn's going to win because I don't think UConn's going 3 games cold turkey shooting wise. And if UConn's hitting shots, it's a wrap. And think everybody on I don't think everybody on South Carolina plays defense the way they need to all the time. And I think y'all can be a little bit inconsistent in terms of everybody doing what they need to do in terms of production wise. I don't trust it fully.
Also, when it comes to UConn, majority of this season, UConn, they don't turn it up for real until that second half for a lot of their games. So if South Carolina can't capitalize in that first half, it might be cooked.
And it only takes one. And for a team full of shooters who haven't been able to hit one, it only takes seeing one go down. And that's Gino's probably going to say it is we need to get AZ started hot early. So if you see that lady hit one,
Don't let her have a Syracuse
early,
performance.
early. No, it's a wrap. If I'm Dawn, I'm calling a timeout, and I'm like, you guys got to contain her. You saw one go down early, and that's what she's looking for. She's looking for the first one to go down. Now, get her because the thing about AZ is she's not a volume scorer. So once she realizes that she's kind of not hot, she's going to start trying to impact the game in other ways, looking for who does have the hot hand. That's why you see her numbers still okay on an off shooting night. Like last game, she was like 42% from the field. And everyone's like, it was a bad performance. I'm like, she's not a volume scorer. So once she realizes that like my shot's off, she's not going to continue to shoot. So your best bet, if you're South Carolina, is don't let that lady get confidence early because it's going to be a long night. Same with Sarah. That one game, Syracuse, when I saw Sarah Strong go for 6 points off within the first couple minutes, step back, midi, easy bucket, don't let them ladies get them confidence early. It's gonna be a long night. Let them start. The best thing you can do is let them get some minutes go by and having the shots going off because again, AZ's already going 2 games with a rough shooting night. So already, not the confidence
Sophia's
isn't there,
probably
but like
Raven.
she's waiting. She's just waiting. She's waiting. So I think Sarah and AZ around all night will take its toll. And you got to be able to, you got to play all 40 minutes. South Carolina, when's the last game y'all saw y'all play all 40 minutes? Who do you think Raven will guard? Shit. I'd probably start off on AZ, honestly.
Probably.
But they're just going to run screens. She's a shooter, so like, she just needs a little bit of breathing room. They're probably just going to
Because
take her.
her
Who did the
release
most
is also
successful job?
super quick.
Who did the most successful job guarding UConn
In a tournament?
in general?
Yeah,
Michigan?
probably.
And
I
what
was
did
gonna say
Michigan
probably
do?
that Michigan game.
And what did Michigan do? Because you know what they're doing is they're going to go watch the Michigan film and look at what did Michigan do.
Well, they didn't shut down AZ.
What did they do?
Score.
You put them in a zone. Crazy had 31.
That's what I'm saying. They didn't shut down AZ. That
How
was
many does Sarah have?
hmm?
You think Dawn will throw some zone at him?
Um, she'll probably try it
She can cover up my good
if
sis Tessa in a zone.
yeah, especially because I don't know if that man gonna work for. I don't think that's gonna work for too long. So she probably gonna have to try his own.
She said she liked their zone this year. It's hard having so many weapons on the team because you cannot double team. That part. That
And
part.
that's why that man coverage probably not gonna work, especially once
We're just gonna
Blanca
hope
get in.
Sarah
Because
and
I
AZ
don't
both adjust.
actually even once Blanca get in, I don't think I think Raven will stay on AZ.
Who's the third best? Who's the second best defender? Lotson. They put Lotson on Blanca, but then you gotta hope Ashlyn doesn't get hot. Like you just gotta hope that third one isn't gonna get hot. That's the problem. Right now, the last 2 games, if Notre Dame had a deeper team, they would have been fine. But like She's so small though. Like who? Ashlyn
That's
Shea?
also what I was no. Lotzen and Raven are small. So if it
Raven,
hold on, cause
But
how
Raven has proven that she can play big. I mean, that she can.
right,
Why
but I
6'2"?
think I think that's what I'm saying. As far as somebody being on Blanca, like that's also why I was surprised Blanca like she was a giant guard, bro.
Like a she her a comparison would probably be like Rakia in terms of size. I think she has a kind of deeper
Probably
skill set, but size wise, Raven can guard 1 through 4. How tall is Raven?
Raven is 5'9".
Yeah,
That's what I'm saying. That size.
it's gonna be interesting. All UConn has to do is get a good start, and then maintain because they're gonna play deep. They're gonna give it up on defense. I'm not worried about UConn on defense. I'm more worried about them on offense because that's where they haven't struggled on defense the last 2 games. They've struggled on offense. So they just got to get their foundation pieces started early. AZ and Sarah Strong can't have quiet games,
That, but
even
then
though
also
efficient.
even with the defense, like if they especially if they have a slow start, if they can keep South Carolina at bay with the defense.
Alex, I'm I know who can guard Tessa. Well, this isn't UCL. This isn't LSU. They got a couple people who can guard
Not
Tessa.
even close, bro.
Listen, she gonna get a couple threes off, but I don't think we're looking at you kind of being like, y'all can't play no defense. There will be somebody who can guard that lady. I was genuinely asking. I know. It was just funny
They
because of the
probably gonna
scenario.
have KK on her.
Yeah. And for people, sorry, we'll move on to the next team, but I saw a lot of people critiquing KK and being like, she's not this and that, and she don't score and da 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 da. Ask y'all why KK stays on the floor. Because I don't need her to score.
That's not her role. Her role
She's
is
out
to
there and she does
facilitate and
exactly
play that defense.
she does exactly what I need her to do. She played she does exactly what I need her to do. If I needed her to score 40 points, if I needed her to score 50 points, I don't need her to do that. Therefore, that is not her responsibility. Therefore, if she doesn't score, I'm not crying. Because baby, we're good without like cool. If you score, I love it. But if you don't, we're not losing no sleep. She does exactly what she needs to do. So, okay. UCLA. Um, I really thought Duke was gonna get them. And then everyone was saying Lauren went off in the second half. Okay, Lauren. Uh Lauren is uh
Lauren versus
Kyla
Oldacre.
guarding Lauren?
Yeah,
Oldacre?
yeah. Even though Oldacre don't start though, so I don't know who.
Oldacre doesn't start?
Mm-mm.
Who starts?
Um, let me see.
Does Duke game prove Corey's game? Corey made some great adjustments. I think
Carlton,
if that
Cunningham, Booker, Lee, and Harmon.
mm, Bria Cunningham. Hmm. Interesting. What do you guys think? Are there any UCLA fans in here? How are you guys feeling? Because I feel like who has the upper hand in this one? I would say Texas is probably the favorites right now.
Texas has the
UCLA,
momentum. UCLA has to start hot.
Neepkins and Jaquez need to be on. They also need to take care of the ball because turnovers killed them in the first matchup with Texas. And Texas is going to try to speed them up. And y'all know
Mhm.
Texas is going to be physical as well.
Which
UCLA lives
those were the two things that caught Michigan off guard. It seemed like they was not prepared for the pace and the physicality at all.
with physical, man. And it wasn't just like it was everything. It was like all the loose balls, like everyone died. Like, oh man, don't let a loose ball anywhere. And then as soon as you get in the paint, it's the body, it's physical. It is physical. I was like, God damn. And all the Michigan players are young too, so they're like sophomores too. So like, I guess body development, in my opinion, played upper hand. You give the upper hand to UCLA. Why? Texas has the pace to beat UCLA, but it starts with top of the key ball protection with Kiki and Rory. Do you think they'll try to be physical with Lauren in the paint to make her uncomfortable?
Yes. That would be my game plan.
How does Lauren adjust to physicality? The Whites were a little too okay. So physicality, they're going to try to. Lauren had 8 points in the first matchup. I totally don't see that happening again. Lauren also doesn't rebound the best as well. So I think UCLA can't get beat on the boards. And that was the thing that Duke was doing really well, was rebounding in second chance opportunities. To be that tall, I would hope Lauren would rebound better. That's just me. I think that's going to be something in the WNBA that people are going to acknowledge, is that, sis, you are way too tall not to rebound better. Because the same
All of
way
a
I'd be on
sudden,
Brittany Griner's
for
neck.
some people, rebounds, they be saying them rebounds don't matter. And Angel Reese not impressed with all them rebounds. Well, okay. Go
Yeah,
ahead
I
and
know
not get
Brittany
some
Griner.
rebounds. See what happened.
UCLA guards rebound well. Do you see Booker being able to get her mid-range game off against UCLA? She was able. Once she how many did she have the first matchup? Lauren averaged a double-double for 2 years. The guards this year have stepped up. So she's not rebounding worse. The guards are just rebounding better. Okay. Seeing some of Hannah's rebounds, no one has an excuse. That part.
Because Hannah do be going for it.
Hannah also is really smart. She's a timing guard too. So one, she'll wait at the crevice of it. You look at the corner of your eye, Hannah Hadaga is right here waiting for you to bring this ball down and she's just right. She's
Yep.
smart about her. That's her steals, smart as hell. She's a timing and anticipation. She's thinking about your next move before you make it. And is hopefully already there trying to steal the ball. Very smart, intelligent player. I think UCLA has more to lose since most of them are seniors. So they might be hungrier. They wasn't hungry that Duke game.
I don't know. I am
I don't know.
interested to see the Kiki and Rory matchup though.
Could you imagine Hannah and Angel on the same team?
I think they will low key get along.
No, it's not about getting along. I'm like, damn,
They would,
they gonna be
cause
fired
they,
up.
yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. I think they would get along and they would feed off each other. Actually,
Oh my gosh, their mentality. Now that,
I think they
yeah,
would.
that'd
Yeah,
be.
with that mentality, they would. I feel like they would like to play with people
I
like
feel,
them.
man, and they would be hot. I got chills kind of thinking about it. That's crazy. I don't know if I'm cold or that was just inspiring, but even just thinking about that, I just they got the same. You put a bunch of dogs like that. Yeah, that's ooh. Let me cover up a little bit. I might get a blanket. That was almost exciting to think about. And then you know what immediately I started thinking about? How do I make that happen? Well, that's the next thing I was thinking, like, can that happen somehow? I'm like, nah, she's gonna have to stay in Chicago, and then they got to take this year, and then they have to do
Whoa,
it. And
wait,
then
hold on now.
okay, come on. You saw it low key. I might have said something. I don't want her in Chicago this season though, but that's the
Yeah.
way to get that done. They got a swap pick because Hannah might not go number one. She probably's gonna have Juju in there, and uh, but she's gonna go probably three. I can see her being like a Skylar and going like
Who
between.
would go to?
I don't know. I just put that as a fluffer because I think people play on Hannah because she's short. Madison Booker.
Mm,
I think people disrespect Madison Booker too.
low key.
So I think those three are going to be your top three. Damn, you think Chloe jumps all the way up there? She's going to have the hell of a senior
I
year.
don't know. Yeah, she gonna have to have a season of her life to go over Hannah.
I think Madison's top three for sure. Well, yeah, Booker can't shoot threes. But ain't nobody got a mid range like her either. Juju, Madison, Hannah are 3. It's like the 3 you need to see, man. It's just like
Oh,
Elena
God.
Deladon. Oh, who's Paige Williams?
Paige Courtney Williams?
What the hell is that? Who is Paige Courtney Williams?
Am I missing something? Oh,
Those 3 different.
talk about the mid-range shots. So Paige and Courtney Williams.
Oh,
We need some punctuation or an
you
answer.
gotta put a comma in there
Something.
too. I'm thinking like I thought
Uh,
Paige's middle name was Madison. And where the Williams come from? Um,
we need some type of
yeah, you
punctuation,
threw
some
me.
type
I'm
of
trying to think about
separation. Ah,
Paige Courtney Williams. I'm trying to figure out who the hell that was. Uh, but in college, Madison has the best mid range. There's a 7'4" girl out of China in the 27. You guys, I'm being so honest with y'all. I'm never sold on extremely tall people who cannot move.
she not
They're
good.
not gonna like that can get it done in China for real, but in the WNBA, baby, it's never going to work. It's never gonna work. It's never gonna work. I know y'all like this lady gonna go first. I would pass over her every single time because most of the big she's guarding can play by the 3-point line or extended.
I ain't gonna hold y'all. I watched majority of them FIBA games for the World Cup. I was not moved. I also was not moved seeing her highlights before the cup. No, no,
So all
no.
she put her arm up, cool. What are you going to do on defense? Because every person that you will be guarding can play. Can all they going to do is get you out in transition, and all they going to get you by the 3. It's going to be the middies. It's going to be the rip and drive, the pick and pops. Your footwork can't. It's not happening. It's not happening. No GM. It's going to be just like that other lady from China, not Lee, the other one, the one that's extremely tall. She honestly, I think the Liberty have the rights to her.
I don't know. She might have been on that China team. They had about 3, 4 gigantic people on that team. Lee was looking tiny on that team.
Okay, Marstar, correct. Han Zhu. Oh, it hasn't been over. Yeah, baby. I'm gonna need you to that footwork. Y'all know you know what I said? You gotta get that footwork together, baby. Come on now. Come on, you gotta cut. Come on now.
That speed wasn't doing nothing for her for real.
Hey, being
It
big don't
wasn't
cut
no
it.
speed, bro.
Oh my god, I think you got the name right, Justice. I tried. I might have ate with that one. I looked. I said
I
it and
think
held
you
my
did.
breath.
I'm pretty sure the
Yeah,
X
y'all know I love
makes
Hanzu.
the Z sound.
The
So
Z
I
sound in China. Yeah. I
her
know. I know a little something. Hooked on phonics looking
a
ass.
linguist.
Come on. Ooh, I'm bilingual.
Uh,
So yeah. Um I would like to see that Angel and Hannah though. I want to see something. I'm just trying to see something.
I would like to see it not in Chicago, but I would like to see it.
Not in Chicago. Not in Chicago is crazy, but true.
Crystal, I ain't say she was bilingual. She said she was bilingual. I'm trying to hype her up a little bit. She took it too far. That wasn't me.
Free Angel.
Exactly.
Naismith coming out tomorrow. Hmm. Who do you guys think is gonna win?
Sarah.
It's between Sarah, AZ, Madison, and Betts.
Sarah.
Sarah wins. They're
As
gonna be
she
mad.
should.
They're gonna be
I don't
mad.
care. I don't
They
care.
don't be
Play
mad,
better
no.
then. Play better
UConn,
then. I
no,
don't
UConn
know.
bias. UConn bias. You got UConn, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, they're gonna be mad. They're gonna be mad. I can hear them now.
Tell y'all face to play better. I don't know what to tell y'all.
Dang, play better. It's crazy. After Blake's performance in the Sweet 16, Def Sarah. Exactly, Liz. Look. Who won last year? Juju? Juju did win last year.
Juju did win.
People hate UConn. So annoying. Megan, it comes with being good. Like, y'all really, like, UConn fans, even if you're new UConn, y'all don't know hate until you knew Stewie when she was at UConn. Now, that was UConn. What y'all are experiencing right now, that ain't UConn hate. Hey, that's not even UConn hate. When Stewie was in college, now that was universal UConn hate. Y'all don't, y'all, what y'all, this is just a little taste, baby. UConn had hitters everywhere. I hated UConn. Everyone. If you wasn't a UConn fan, you hated. At least people can acknowledge UConn's good. Da, da, da. We were saying UConn's bad for the game, and y'all. I know you guys are saying people are saying you. No, we actually. I literally was like, they're bad for basketball. Nobody can beat them. At least now we talk about like people have a chance to beating UConn. We literally said nobody can beat this team. Nobody. Justice, name the players on the UConn Justice again. Oh, trust me, I understand why. I understand why. Hitters, left and right. Go down the roster. I'm just trying to I'm just trying to convey to y'all. This isn't UConn hate. This is not UConn hate. Stewie? Stewie's era? Now that was you. And I thought about it, guys, too, because I grew up in a time where either you were a Tennessee fan or a UConn fan. That was my like adolescence. I I was a Tennessee fan because I was a Candace Parker fan. So, but like
Mm.
it was UConn and Tennessee or bust, and you had to pick a side. Like that rivalry was real. And I look back, and I wasn't fucking with UConn like that, man. I was like, man, you prissy, y'all think you're too good. Yeah, Tennessee was for them real ones out here. Yeah, I was rocking with the Lady Vols. Uh-huh. Micro braids. Candace Parker hated to see me coming. Yeah.
Wouldn't she love to see you coming?
She had the microbraid. Like I was just a big fan. I probably would have. So probably should hate to see me coming in that
Right, but
retrospect because I
if
was a big fan. Big
that
fan.
right,
I
I'm
was a big fan.
saying that since you was supporting Tennessee, wouldn't she love to see you coming?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
It'd be
Potato
like
potato. You understand what I'm trying to
Stewie
say?
would hate to see you coming.
Yeah, no, Stewie wasn't, but that wasn't Stewie's era because you know what Candace Parker said. Candace Parker said, "I
Well,
never lost to UConn." Yep. Yep. What a flex,
oh
Candy.
gosh.
Why did Candy flex
And
on him
that
like that?
listen, I don't know. Somebody got to restore Pat's glory
That's so
at
true.
Tennessee.
It could be Kara Lawson, but she playing games.
Oh no, Kara Lawson where she need to be. That's a they fumble Kara.
That's so
That
true.
ain't on her.
Candy, but you was just saying, someone got restored to glory. I was saying who could. It's
And
Kara.
that's fair. And they had that opportunity and
And
they
they fumbled the
passed
bag.
and look where they at now.
They should have gave. They
So
didn't believe in that lady, a black woman. Mm. No, I want Kara Lawson on Duke. I hate Duke.
now what Duke
Yeah,
do to you?
what did Duke do to you? Do. I want to find that video so bad. I tried to find it. I could not even find it, Liz. Whistle while you twerk. Do. And the girl didn't know that was the actual song. She only knew the yin yang song. I told the story before. And so the little girl was singing "Whistle While You Twerk." She said "do do 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 do," and then he said, and then she's like, and then it was like a ghetto woman too. She's like, "Go ahead," and the little girl was like, "What?" Because she started singing the yin yang song, asking her if these what the lyrics said. I want to find that video so bad. If you know what video I'm talking about, please send it to me. I need a good laugh again. I'm so upset. Duke men are trash. Were you supposed to go there to Duke? No.
Or were you mad at
I
the
wasn't.
ending of that Duke UConn game?
Probably a Carolina fan. Ooh, yeah, because I know you Carolina fans hate Duke too. My dad always hated them, so I continue the tradition. That's true. I love some loyalty like that. I don't know why we hate them, but I do. I just it's all I've known.
I
I
ain't
wanted
got
to
no
go to
smoke
Duke.
with them.
Why?
Where even is Duke?
Indiana? I actually don't know. Where is Duke? Good question. Oh, it's in North Carolina.
Oh, then that makes sense. But okay. I should have thought about the rivalry. That actually makes
No, that
sense.
makes sense. Yeah.
That actually makes sense.
Indiana? Oh, sorry. Notre Dame's in Indiana.
Sophia, Duke is not a big deal up here. Not too much. Nah.
I say something
We do
stupid
not
every
be
live,
caring like
so
that.
I'm good for at least one comment that don't make no damn sense. So that's my bad. Gotta get that out the way. God forbid you don't know where Duke's at. I was trying to
Dang.
damn, ain't no
Sorry.
fucking way. It's crazy. Oh,
Yikes.
oh. Everybody wants to be a geography teacher. Damn.
Just because you wanted to go to Duke, Sophia. Sorry.
Okay, Callie, I will never agree with this comment. Just so much basketball doesn't mean I know the geography test. You sound like them people was mad that I didn't know where the city of Norman was at.
Like, please.
Please.
I already told y'all I don't be knowing where most of these schools are at.
What city is
So
the University of Illinois in? I bet y'all don't know. Yeah. Everybody who you know, where does U of I play at? What city is that in? Since everybody okay, Caroline. Okay. It took you a minute. It took you a minute, Caroline. Missouri is wrong. Okay, Urbane.
Sophia,
Okay,
we don't Sophia, we do not be sweating Duke in Michigan. We don't be talking about Duke like that. I'm sorry.
Urbana Champagne. Okay, you all right. A couple of y'all even said Urbana, so I'm gonna give you extra points for that because that's even correcter.
Corrector.
Mm-hmm. 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 I don't play about some geography. Okay, not you, the geography queen in this bitch. Corrector. Yes, she loves to eat. I just made that word up. They Googled that shit. I know they did.
Crystal, I don't really care. I'm kind of one of the few ones that don't really care. When I was a kid, it was Go Blue. Then when I was like high school, early part of college, it was Go Green until the whole Larry Nasser thing, and I said, actually, fuck both of them.
Look at it.
So
No, Sophia, I don't go to games. So why am I checking to see what city they're located in? That's not the facts I'm looking up. I'm looking up what's the roster, who's on the team. Well, I gotta look up where they play at. I'm not going to the game. LOL, damn justice. And this is from somebody who love a good fun fact. That is not the facts I'm looking up. I didn't know. There's the University of Illinois, and I only know where the U of I is from from Illinois. You don't check to see on the ESPN app, Sophia.
I do
No,
not be looking to see.
come
I
on
be looking
now.
at that box score. That I do not.
I just why am I looking up the location? Huh? Y'all are weird. No, let me not. Hey, somebody said something. Don't let not somebody. What they say? Because they said it, and I said that ate down. I don't have to look it up because they ate with that. I said I'm gonna have to use that. I think it was in the DM. Let me see. I'm not going to yuck somebody's good or something like that. Do you ever heard that saying?
Yuck somebody's
I'm
yum.
not gonna. Yes, I'm not gonna yuck somebody's yum. Okay, I like that saying. Like, okay, so y'all have heard it.
Also, Sophia, by the way, when I'm looking at that box score, it don't say.
You
It
don't say
don't
the city.
say.
I think
Thank
about
you.
applying to jobs in certain places because proximity to good women's basketball schools and ability to catch games. That's a good plan, Mary. That's a good plan, Mary. Excuse me. All the way at the bottom.
Past the bottom. I'm going to all the way to the bottom.
Sophia just doing a lot. She on the app analyzing, breaking down. Girl, get off the app. You're by yourself, sister. I think I might go to the gym after my meeting
Mind you, even
tomorrow.
all the way at the bottom, it don't say it.
Started from the bottom, now we're here. Not gonna lie, UConn versus South Carolina is the first game of UConn losses. I'm not watching the second game. My heart gonna be on the floor. Yeah, I don't know.
I'm on the app right now, Sophia. It don't I'm at the bottom. It don't say it.
Do I want to watch that game in public? It's on a Friday. Let me see what Alyssa's doing.
Hmm?
Alyssa. I know Ricky asked me what I was watching the game. I don't know. Because I don't even know what I'm gonna wear. That's why Texas and UCLA should have been the first game. Facts. Because my anxiety is already like I was a little anxious already and when I'm anxious, all I do is try to analyze and try to like think of the game from a logical perspective. So the TCU game versus versus UConn game, all I was doing was looking up like what are the different ways that, TCU can like trying to break it down in that retrospect. Um I don't want to do it for the South Carolina game because I do like South Carolina, but I think I won't be mad if UConn loses because I like South Carolina. I'll be like a little disappointed, but I won't be that upset because I like South Carolina. And then I won't care who wins the championship, honestly. I'm going to admit to Discord that game probably. Yeah. I really don't see UConn losing, to be honest, but I also said that about LSU, and look what happened. That's true, Laura. I don't know why you bet it on. I bet it. Me and Liz said Duke for the LSU game. I'll be out for the Final Four in Indy Friday, so that should be fun. If UConn loses and I have to go into work, right? Yeah. Caroline said I need to take the day off. Sister, that's how I was during that Iowa LSU game. Just as you had Duke winning that game against LSU, I did.
Sophia, even in the thing that you sent me, it don't show me where Duke
If UConn
is from.
loses, all the AZ haters will come out with vengeance. She just has to have a good game if they lose. That will soften the blow. She just has to have a good game. No, like I cannot walk into work while my work is UConn. You work at UConn, Caroline? I work during the game. Damn. They had their week. That's all they get. That's what I'm saying. I just don't see 3 games with bad shooting nights, especially if the rims are broken in. Where are they playing at in Phoenix? Does anybody know where they're playing at? What arena? The Mercury Stadium? Merc? Oh, that's why somebody said, you already know Diane Taurasi gonna be in there making sure the rims are good. Got it.
Mm.
Got it. Not DT doing rim check. Yeah, if the rims are good, yeah, it's gonna be a long evening, I have a feeling. Does anyone know if they touched the rims? Well, if they're playing at the Mercury where the Mercury play, I'm pretty sure they would be used rims. They wouldn't be brand new rims. You get my husband Devin Booker to check,
Girl,
please. Oh, did the Mercury play at the same place that the boys play at?
the sun?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I also don't be checking for the Phoenix team like that. I ain't gonna hold
Yes. Okay, cool. And the men are currently playing. So, yeah, the rooms are going to be fine. The coaches need to conspire to deflate gate. I think if both coaches should approve a ball. I'm like Justice. Find either way. I picked UConn
Do
to
they not
win, but I'm
already
always
do that
happy to
though?
see Don win. Y'all see me in my Don shirt? Teams in fourth with regional shot 44 for 23. I said that, Captain Girl Boss, and someone still got in my comment section talking about Gino's just complaining. He's been complaining for 40 years. I'm like, I fucking hate dumb people. I really do. You're really pissing me off. Walk while you talk. Walk while you talk. Didn't Tori say she's gonna be here tonight? Am I tweaking?
No, she said she's not gonna be here.
Oh, I made that tweet, Liz, about I've said it multiple times on live, but I've never like tweeted it. I said, actually I said it to Ricky, and I was saying that Sarah Strong is what Candace Parker's daughter would be if she played basketball. And then that led to my follow-up tweet, which was, I'm sick and tired of all these WNBA players and NBA players putting their daughters in volleyball. Uh, I get it. Bump said spike it. That's why I like it. I love that. You're depriving us of some generational talent. If I have to sit around and watch every single NBA player put their son in basketball, I want to see some hooper. I want to see some girl hoopers out here. And I get it. I love, because here's the thing. I bet money every single professional basketball player who put their daughter in volleyball, their daughter's going to dominate in volleyball. Statistically. Statistically. That could be us. That could be us. That girl's going to have a complex. I will, but I'll give the NWS a pass because I think about Trinity Rodman and I said, okay, I'll give Trinity a pass because, la, la, la. She probably would have been a dog too. Stewie and Fee, don't piss me off. Y'all got one job. Now, if I see Mila and Ruby out there in the goddamn knee pads playing volleyball, I will be upset. I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm gonna be
Okay,
pissed.
but what if they wanted to play volleyball?
I don't care.
Oh,
We talked about this already too. Like you're like, let them choose. I get it. I love that. Let them choose. If every single NBA player forces their sons to play basketball, somebody got to hoop. Somebody got to hoop. Somebody got to hoop. I don't
I
want to play
know.
basketball.
I know with Zuri, like LeBron James' daughter. It was Savannah that said she not playing basketball.
I don't.
So
What happened to let them choose?
that I'm not in a marriage.
What happened to let the kids choose?
You saying what happened to let him choose? Like that was my decision.
Yeah, I think it's
Zuri's
more.
mama
I
said
think
she not playing basketball.
again, I think it was just like I know men when it comes to their sons is like they want to be just like me. I want them to hoop just like me. You gonna play, but they don't keep that same energy about their daughters. So I just feel like if we're going to be misogynistic and force one gender to do certain things, keep that same energy about them daughters. Put them in some hoop. Go on and tell them lace them Nikes up. Let's get it popping. Come on now. But I love volleyball. I think it's great. I think it's fantastic. Somebody got to go out there and shoot some threes, though. Somebody. Naturally born. Y'all, Candace Parker's daughter, y'all imagine. And when you do it, you get a Sarah Strong. Money, resource, access, opportunity, knowledge already put you above the game. And then throw in genetics.
Well, AZ Fudd too.
Come on now. We get an AZ and a Sarah. That's what happens. Yeah, Bam and Bam and Asia don't piss me off. I feel like most kids want to be different from their parents,
Watch
unless it's the
Bam and
sons. Because a
Asia
lot
kid
of
gonna
times,
start playing chess.
a lot of sons, again, and I think this might be a misogyny thing. It's the legacy. It's the I want to carry on the leg. I want to walk. I want to be just like that type of shit. But when it comes to your daughters, it's you get a chance, and you get, we don't want to force them kids. Give them an opportunity. Baby, you're going to be 6'3". Go out there and learn how to shoot a three. Work on that left hand. And most of this is just jokes, low key. Kinda.
She not
Unless
joking.
we're serious. Ha ha ha. I do be mad. I do be mad that every single NBA, all the new up are just all ex NBA's kids. And that's how I know it would work. The pipeline, the WNBA, the pipeline would work the same. If it can work the blue the NBA, I know it can work the same in the W. So, and if their parent was a coach, they're usually really good players. Yes, that's the kind of drive we need. Sugar Rush, come on now, you see it, you see it. My favorite fact about AZ Doc is her dad had a record for longest NCAA suspension. Damn, what'd he do? Now, what did Tim do? You know, I saw Raven Johnson saying she thinks women's basketball is more skilled than men's basketball, and I was like, period, Raven. They probably ate her up for that. He accidentally elbowed a
They be
guy, I
so
think,
sensitive over
accidentally.
there in the MNBA.
Yeah. This just made me sad about Kobe and Gianna. Oh, I get sad thinking about it too.
Yeah.
I thought about when I made that tweet earlier, I thought about it.
Last time
She would have been at
you
U
was talking about this, I was thinking about that. I was like, "Let me not
she'd
bring
be
it
at
up." I
UConn right
really wrote
now.
it down. Mhm.
Yeah, she'd be at UConn right now.
And then
It was
people would
only
have
like a
really been mad at UConn.
everybody in Kobe's. Little dude, life's not fair. Damn. Justice, it was an article. I can send it to you. You don't have to. You can just send me the summary. You can just send me a synopsis. Actually, send me this. We walked by. I was with a friend. We were walking by down in Kansas City, and there was a uh really cool like bookstore, and she was like, "Well, there's this book. You don't peg me as somebody who reads." I'm like, "Damn, you don't know that." I was like, "How do you know that?" I do you? I was like, "Well, no." She's like, "Exactly." Damn. Well, you're not gonna even tell me about the bookstore. But maybe I picked up a new hobby. Reading triggers my narcolepsy. It just makes me like it's hard. Anything that is anything that is like calming and relax is a trigger. I like being read too,
I
like a
I
bedtime
don't know.
story.
My ADHD be going a lot of times when I'm reading. I'm trying to get better at it, but a lot of times when I read, I also get the audiobook because that helps me like stay in it.
What's the last thing you read? Like a book and finished? It's been a minute, guys. I'm not even gonna hold you.
And
And I know
finished is real.
that's like I'm like, but I know people be like, that's a deal breaker. It might be. I'm so sorry. I also the ADHD reading. I want to skim. I want to get to it. If you have trouble sleeping, you should read. It triggers sleep. That's the problem, Renee. I don't want to sleep.
That's
That's why I
yeah.
don't. That's exactly why I don't read. It triggers sleep. That's the problem. Sophia, I sent it to you. Thank you. I told her.
Sophia, she not about to read that.
I was telling other people, not you. Oh, okay. Because I was like, yeah, I just told you what my struggle is. I don't need no help. Oh, I'm not gonna read Renee. Crystal. Y'all gotta come on. And that's why, because I know I have a hard time reading that I stimulate my brain by doing other things like games and stuff. Like word games, word searches, so I won't get Alzheimer's.
Per.
Oh, and puzzles to keep my mind sharp. I know you don't have trouble sleeping. Facts. I sent a clip of Raven talking and being interviewed. Oh, okay. I love puzzles. Callie, why are you reading in the tub? Walk while you talk. Walk while you talk. Callie, your books don't get wet reading. Now y'all know what kind of book she reading. Oh, I don't do Sudoku. I don't
I
like
like
puzzles.
Sudoku.
Like, yeah, I don't like puzzles. Like like I don't like. That's why get out rooms or whatever. I hate those. Don't
Escape
ever if
rooms.
whatever. If you think, oh, cute date, let's take Justice to an escape room. I will literally be like, let's not. Actually,
I
that's not
could see
fun.
you panicking in an escape
Oh,
room.
it's not a panic. I don't participate. Like we've
Then we
done
just
with
go
multiple.
we just finna be stuck.
I will I don't. My team, we've done it for team bonding, and they're like, let's go to this. So we've done multiple, and every single time. First of all, when you do it with like a team, even like four people, there's way too many people, and I'm one of those people that like I'm not gonna argue, literally, and I know you're like argue, but like in things that don't matter. This does not matter. So me arguing with somebody else trying to figure out what should we do, what should we do? I don't care. Y'all got it. Y'all, I don't care. Y'all got it.
No, it
So
matters
I
because
check out.
otherwise we stuck in this damn room.
I've fallen asleep. I've literally taken a nap. I said, "Wake me up when this is over." I
Child.
I'm not helping.
I used to play escape room games on my phone. I used
Mm-mm.
to love them.
Like, it just logically in my head, I don't like escape because it's not real. Like me being pressed, let's get y'all doing a lot, and it's not even necessary. Now, if it was like something serious and it involved me to having to be a leader, different. This in my mind though is not real. So therefore, I do not care. No way you took a nap while in the escape room, Laura. If I'm lying, I'm dying. Th- there is too many people. I have too many chefs in the kitchen. I don't care. I'm not really arguing with nobody about what we should be doing. Y'all got it. Wake me up when this is over. You took a nap. It was during my nap gap. Yes, I was tired. They didn't need me. They didn't need me. They had that. Let's watch you get stuck in a room. Hey, when it comes to having to like get serious, then yeah, I can turn it on. But most of the time, if it's not that deep, I'll chuck that shit up to the game and keep it pushing. Y'all got it. I'm sorry, guys. So, moral of the story is don't take me to an escape room. I will not enjoy myself and I will not be helping. No, again, being stranded on a desert island is a real situation where it involves life or death involves me to have to be solution based. An escape room is not. There's the difference. So yes, if you are over stranded on on an island, I got you because it's real solutions. Life or death is key word. An escape room is not. Who would winning Sarah Strong versus Leah Boston 1v1 today?
Right now, I get an edge to Leah Boston, but let Sarah Strong get a couple years of development in the W in
Sarah
the long
22, like
run. In the
Avery's
long run,
24.
I'm picking Sarah.
Yeah. Sarah Strong 24. So Sarah Strong at 24, yes, but Sarah Strong at 20 years old, I'll give it to Aaliyah. But if they were the same age, because think about it, who you picking, Aaliyah Boston at 20 or Sarah Strong at 20?
Sarah.
And twice on Sundays. But also Sarah Strong ain't going down without a fight. Wait, have y'all seen Aaliyah lately? Yeah, she been hooping. She has shed fat and added muscle. Yeah, she looked the I mean she at Unrivaled, she looked like that. Well, lucky enough, guys, you get to see that pretty soon. The matchup for ages. Walk while you talk. Walk while you talk. Justice, I miss watching Elena Delle Donne's signature turnaround jumper in the W. I know Captain Girlboss, but you can see an off-brand version from Claire Strack. It's not the same thing. It don't hit the same, but it make you feel a little bit of something, you know? It's like, oh, I'm craving, ice cream, but I got, you know,
Gelato,
gelato. Yeah, I got some yogurt in the fridge. It's not
some
the same
sherbet.
thing, but kind of you close your eyes, it just kind of takes you back to it briefly,
Kirkland EDD is crazy.
Yeah, off brand. It's like, oh yeah, it's not gonna hit the same, but it make you feel something a little bit. It's not the love of your life, but yeah, you know,
Louboutin to
she can,
Payless. Dang.
not too much because she can improve and become that. But right now, but it's the closest thing you're gonna get right now. It's like when people are on a diet and they say, "Oh, I want some nachos, but I don't got no nachos. I can't have no points." So I got some cut up peppers and I put some yogurt instead of sour cream on it, and then I also can't have no cheese. So, baby, I don't even want the nachos no more. This, whatever you're making, baby, those are no longer nachos.
Yeah, don't give me
It's
none of
like,
that.
hey, a chocolate chip cookie, and then someone's gluten free, and it's like this tastes just like it, and it no sugar, no gluten. Baby, get me the gluten. I need get me. And they said it tastes just like it. I said, when's the last time you had a real chocolate chip cookie? It's been a few years. Let me tell you something, baby. You're
And
missing
no, it
out. That
don't.
what they gave you, that's not it. That's not it. And I know you think it tastes the same because in your mind you told you that. Let me remind you, sister, it's not. Your mind's lying to you. Whatever you're eating, cardboard. That is not a chocolate chip cookie. Yeah. People with them dietary restrictions hate to see me coming because as soon as you start saying shit like it tastes, it doesn't. It
And
doesn't,
no, the
baby.
hell it don't.
Yeah,
Only
call that
thing
shit what it is.
I get them, they did eat with that Beyond Meat. Some of that
Hey,
Beyond
y'all
Meat,
know
they did eat with that. But
white people, y'all know what y'all ate with that people don't give you cold pizza. I had never eaten food cold. And then someone was like, "Hey, go have a cold pizza." I had cold pizza. I mean, white people might ate with cold pizza. And I'm gonna give y'all, and I don't know if that was white people, but I'm gonna give y'all that one. I think I eating shit cold that shouldn't be cold. I sound some white people shit. I think that I'm gonna give that one to y'all. Y'all ate with that. I love cold pizza. See, I told you.
I'm not doing no cold pizza.
No, you gotta try it. It's not bad. I
I've
thought it was
tried it.
bad too.
I've tried
I'm not
it.
even sure. Y'all gonna give.
I do in fact need the cheese on my pizza to be hot. Thank you.
White people ate with cold pizza. I'm telling y'all, I thought the same thing. Y'all gotta try the cold pizza. White people ate with that.
Nah.
Dang, what if I wasn't white? Damn, Laura, I thought you would just be appreciative like I was then. Cold pizza be hitting for real. I'm telling you, Callie, that's half of you, Callie. Shout out to y'all. Y'all ate down with the cold pizza.
Oh gosh. That's half a
Yeah.
Cali. It's crazy.
Yeah, give that to white people. Y'all did that. It can't be super thin though. It's right, you right. Cold fried chicken is better. And you lost me. I am not half white. I'm Asian. Well, this is awkward. Uh, that's my bad, Callie. Hey. Oh, that's my bad. I love Asian people. So shout out to y'all.
Duh.
He's light skinned. Y'all didn't think Callie was mixed? Y'all, okay. Callie is Callie.
Bro.
Someone said fucking disgusting. Damn, Jonty. Justice, you sound like you're only around white people. I am.
Oh my god, bro.
Did y'all not think y'all? We didn't think Callie was biracial a little bit. I'm confused.
Oh god.
Liz, please. Liz gets it. What did I say? What did I say? I don't know what Liz is laughing about. I'm just confused.
Oh god, bro.
Did you not think Liz was biracial?
I'm biracial?
Sorry, did you not think Callie was biracial?
Oh, that wasn't my first thought, no.
Half white is disrespectful. I've had white in me. but not white in me. Nicole fried
Callie.
chicken. Johnson
Callie.
chicken. Callie. Listen, my bad for thinking you're biracial with white. Not half white, Justin. No, y'all gonna maybe have to pull up Callie, make it see if I'm tripping.
Oh God. Hey. Between that
Y'all
and
are
the I'm Asian.
some people hate on you, Con, and da da da.
Duh.
No, because I'm the bad guy. Because who else? This wasn't just me, Callie. It wasn't just. I'm just gonna say it wasn't just me, Callie. I apologize, but it wasn't just me, and y'all ain't gonna make me think that it was just me. Let me see. Look.
And it said Eliza Thornberry grew up to be
And
Katie
jump scared because I'm watching your TikToks.
Aaron, and I'm crying. With full
This is like a
volume.
biracial woman. Let's just start there.
Was it you? I don't remember.
I'm gonna like the video. Let me follow you back too, Callie. That's my bad. Okay, you do look.
That's like
You do look Asian. You do look a little Asian
oh
too.
God. Completely unbothered when people wear fake designer brands.
Okay, now you with your shirt off. Okay, Callie. Hashtag lesbians in TikTok. Hashtag femmes in TikTok. Hashtag stud talk. Hashtag black lesbian TikTok. I know that's right. You got little abs too. I know you been doing them sit-ups. I know that's right, sister. And she got tattoos. Okay.
One is overthinking. Two. Oh God. I thought. Welcome to get a lot of.
Was your hair locked? Who's this lady? Okay, Callie and
I'm
these
talking about just
hashtags. Listen.
all up in your TikTok on this stream.
Now I like the
child.
blonde hair on you, Callie. The reddish. Are you a redhead? You look like Blake Griffin. That's like the stereotype, like Blake Griffin. On this one, you got red hair. Are you a natural redhead?
Justice, please, bro. Please.
I'm naturally blonde. I like the blonde. I do. That will make you look like a redhead. Nothing wrong with redheads either.
Oh God.
Oh, now I'm wrong for saying Blake Griffin. Blake Griffin has red hair and he's a fair and light-skinned man.
Now
You know what?
that's a half white biracial.
My bad. My bad. Moral of the story is my bad, Callie. My bad. I love Asian women. I love redheads. You're good. You ate that down.
Oh my God.
Oh. So will you guys be trying cold pizza or no?
No.
Okay. Okay. That's
No.
fair. Hmm. Blake Griffin is Haitian. Kelly, what kind of Asian are you? Can you say that?
What the fuck is going
I'm gonna
on,
come up to a
y'all?
black. Hey, next time I'm gonna come up to a black. I'm like, what kind of black are you? But you say that.
Hey.
Yeah, I'm just fucking with you.
You
Oh,
be
she's
like
Philippine.
Nigerian,
I'll be like, black. Somebody asked if I was
Ghanaian.
Ghanaian, and I was like, word? Does it look like it?
You could be. I got both. I got Nigeria and Ghana.
Mm. Mm. Justice, we're both Filipino. Oh, Megan. Okay, you're good, Megan. You can say it. Yeah. I love that. My first boyfriend was Filipino. Okay. Yeah. Oh, look. I love that. Megan, you're Filipino? I don't know. I always feel some type of way that I come in this live 3 times a week and talk to all these people and I don't know nothing about y'all. It makes me feel some type of way. I didn't even know Megan was Filipino. Did you?
Sophia,
Never
that's what my ancestry be saying. That's what it.
Mm-mm. Look at you,
It
Justice.
said Nigerian and Ghanaian. It also says some Congo.
You never asked. That's
It
true.
did. There
I'm
also
Haitian,
was a
Alex.
little
We
bit
know
too
you're.
much
We know
white in
you're
there.
Haitian, Alex.
Yeah, we do know that,
Her
Alex.
15 and me told
Ça
you that.
passe.
Mm-hmm. Same. I'm Trinidadian. I
Okay,
love that.
per.
Alex. Okay. I'm Chilean.
We do
Yeah.
know that.
Everybody.
We
Yeah.
do know that.
Everybody. Where's everybody from? Ooh, but don't say it. Put the flag. I won't know what the flags mean, but I just like seeing it in different forms. Chris, I'm with you. I'm just black. Actually, I'm Irish. For real. For real. Because Collins is an Irish name. So somebody fucked an Irish man, or was raped. One of the two.
Justice.
I'm just saying because it probably wasn't consensual if it was in like slavery times. Therefore, I like to be very honest with what it. Well, well, damn. God forbid I be politically correct.
Just randomly pulling out that R word is politically correct.
Yes, because I feel like if you do that, we should. Yeah, I'm not shying away. It is you did this anyway. You're about to
Are
get
you
banned.
seeing
I
the
think you can
flags?
say. I think you can say Lonzo Ball did a DNA test and it says he's only 35% black and 75% white. Believe it. Believe it. His dad's fair skinned.
Are you seeing the flags?
Yeah, I am. I don't know what they mean, but I am seeing them.
I think that's
My ears
that
need to
look
be
like
cleaned.
Portugal, Italy, Greece. Is that
Oh,
Egypt?
yeah. Tina's white. Did you never watch Ball in the Family, Sophia?
I'm seeing some Mexico, US, Haitian, Trinidad, another Mexico, Spain.
But
Oh,
honestly,
is that
guys,
Ghana?
think about here we go. And thank you for bringing Lonzo up for a second. He's exactly like LeVar is exactly why I say what I say about the volleyball and the basketball thing. Walk with me here. I'm going to use them as an example. Three sons, right? Has already said a bunch of like random shit about like not wanting any daughters. I can't have no daughters, like which is like super, misogynistic, but like whatever. We're gonna go to grandchildren, right? Lonzo first has a daughter, as has a daughter. Then Jello has a a son and then has a daughter. LeVar and then LaMelo just had a son. He only talks about training the boys. He don't talk about putting the girls in basketball at all. But all the grandsons, I'm gonna start training him at 3 years old, and I don't like that. I don't like that. That same energy about wanting to put some effort and make your. He don't put the same energy about the daughters, and that's what I be talking about. That's that shit that be pissing me off.
Now, I do find it interesting that you are keeping up with LeVar Ball in 2026.
I scroll, guys, I scroll.
That man
I'm
ain't never
habitually
came up
online.
on none of my
Well,
timelines.
I also like Ball in the Family, so that's
Well,
so weird. I don't like that. Thank you. That's the shit I be talking about. That's the shit I be talking about. When you be like, why? That's why, because a lot of them have that same mentality. They don't care when it comes to their daughters about putting them in certain sport. But as soon as the son comes around, I'm gonna start training. No, train the daughters too. Get them in the fucking gym.
Crystal, what I do now?
But you didn't know where Duke was. There's no videos about Duke in the location. Then I would know that fun fact. But you be scrolling. Yes, he's not on mine. I just said I watch Ball in the Family. They don't see us as people, Justice. They don't see it the potential that, like, you know what I'm saying? The investment and time and like, I don't like that. I bet now that women's sports are starting to make people money, he'll be interested in marketing his granddaughter. He should. I wasn't yelling at you. I was surprised you never saw LeVar. I used to watch Ball in the Family habitually.
Even when the whole big baller brand thing was going on, I did not care. Let me
I
reel
did.
back what I was about to say. I did
I used
I
to watch
did not care
Facebook
about that
Live
family for real, I ain't gonna hold you.
every
Oh,
Tuesday and Thursday, new episodes. I used to watch Ball in the Family. I used to do it. I did. I was when that they was getting they was getting views out of me on Facebook Live, on Facebook. That little TV. Yeah, they was.
to
It's
this day,
very
I be
sexist.
mixing their names up, I don't care.
Yeah, and all their grandkids all have like lie in it too. Like fucking. Then don't be mad. Like you know what their kid's name is again, guys. I watch clips. Yeah, they all do. Uh, Lamelo just named his son Lawan.
I can't say
I'm
what I wanna say on this stream.
sorry. Oh man. Oh man. Ugh, sorry. But there's an
No,
apostrophe
Sophia,
in it.
I
So
can't say what I
it's
what I wanna
it's
say.
like L-A apostrophe O-N-E. Lawan.
Imma text Justice what I wanna say, but I can't say it on
Mm.
this stream.
If justice can be controversial? Let's say my ancestors were four-letter word, starts with an A, has an A in it.
What letter does it start with? It ain't about the letter that it start with, it's a whole thought.
Lawan. Well, no, because all of them, well, his name is fucking Lamelo, but it's a L-A, and his could have a apostrophe, but I don't valid. And then Jello named his son Lavello, and the daughter's name is Lanaya. So they got LaOne, Lavello, and Lanaya. Stop letting your boyfriends, your baby daddies name your children. The only other
Ain't
one
no
is
fucking
Zoe's daughter, and
way.
her name is Zoe, but they named her Zoe because of Zoe.
At least it's a cute name.
I
Did you see
know,
my
but
text, Justice?
I want to say something rude, but it's too fucking rude. Stop
Did you
having
see
children
my
as
text,
men.
Justice?
I did. Yeah. Liz, think of their names. They got those are some black ass names. LaMelo, Leangelo, and Lonzo. I ain't never met no white people with Leangelo. Yeah. LaWan, that's crazy. Grandkids' names all going crazy. If you're gonna have a baby, baby gotta throw a line in it. I love that. I love a trend. Y'all aren't gonna theme your kids. Are you guys the type to like have kids and then they all have the same letter? I had a friend, I had a friend, I had a friend and she had five siblings and all their name starts with C's.
All
Colin,
my
Katie, Keelan, Kirkland, Cameron.
all my everybody in my family, their names either start with an E or a K.
Hmm. They would, but they all have to be different and unique. I would get bored of that letter. Or you just keep popping out them babies and been running out of words. Like fuck.
I'm not doing all that.
I am another J on purpose. Naming it, yeah. Y'all love it. God, come on, you
Alex,
gotta
if
have
you
a
talking about
theme.
me, I don't think it was on purpose.
You gotta have themes. If my name is Mary and my husband's
Actually,
name is
no,
Jay, then I want my
I think
kids
once they
with
got to me, it was
M
on
and my
purpose.
boys to start with J. Okay, I know people who do that. What about biblical names? Because triplets, walk with me, Rayshak, Meshach, and Abednego.
No. I knew you was finna say that. Absolutely
Yeah,
not.
yeah, yeah. I still think if I had the horrible news of finding out that I had triplets, I would definitely try to go with Rayshak, Meshach, and Abednego.
No. My my uncle, like my little cousins, all their names are cities.
Sophia, because I've had this conversation multiple times, and I have also said this on multiple occasions. If I do have triplets, ever, if I'm unfortunate news of that, Ray Shack, Meshach, and Abednego.
No.
Willow's baby mama's 37. That's why, hey, get to the bag. Don't do it justice. Why not? We call one Bindi. Not the unfortunate news part.
Bendy?
Ray Shack, Meshach, and Abednego.
And you want the nickname to be Bendy?
Yeah, for Abednego.
Justice, you really want your kid to get bullied, huh?
No. His name is Abednego. How? What was the nickname?
Right.
What was his?
We
What's his?
already
What
off
his?
to a
What should
horrible
his
start.
nickname be if his name is Abednego?
Well,
Abinda?
we already
Binda?
at a loss with the name. I ain't gonna hold you. Ben. Okay, that's good. Thank you, L.
I always really did like the name Benji.
That was the name of my first car.
Really? I
Hmm.
think about the guy who died that was a really good basketball player. That went to Simeon, and his name was Benji.
I don't
And he
know who
got
you talking
shot.
about.
Elijah. I think I'm Eli. My sister and I
That's my
have the
brother's
same
name.
first initial, and my siblings have a hyphenated first or middle name. Oh, okay. Oh, Harper, like Harper Murray. But here's the thing, guys, too. Whether you like to acknowledge it or not, right? About kids, you can honestly lay the foundation for your kid to play any sport you want them to play. Like, honestly, I know this whole let them pick, but you can pretty much push them into the certain direction you want them to go. Whether you like to acknowledge it or not, you can. You can definitely lay the bricks in the foundation. Now they can get older and be like, I want to try this, but early on, like my friend, right? Got a friend, they actually adopted this little girl. She's like, their son was already in dance. And so they start putting their daughter in dance to this little girl. Let me tell you something out there. They do tumbling and shit. Hey, now I was saying put the little girl in some soccer, put her in some basketball, let's make some hoopers out of it. Anytime my friends start having kids, we trying to make a little basketball team, put some hoop. So they put her in dance though. Hey, I saw her recently. I said, you might have ate something with that because that little, I almost called that little bitch. That little girl, let me tell you something. She be out there back flipping. She's only like 3 or 4. That hoe be out there. Hey, she doing no hands. She doing aerials and shit. I'm like, nah, she might have ate that gymnastic stuff. And that's what I mean when I say you can structure and put your kids to be good at what you need them to be good. You can lay the foundation, right? That's all I'm saying. Cause she was out there and she I said, oh, she good too. She no hands, doing backflips and shit. I'm like, damn, look at her go. And to think I want to put you in soccer. So yeah, all this to say is if these basketball players wanted their kids to be good at basketball, they could have. They chose not to.
And now the kid is good at something else instead.
Yes, but I'm saying is the same way this little girl is excelling in doing the backflips and you know what I'm saying? She could have been dragging. God forbid I want somebody to drag somebody. Natural talent.
Now, why every kid got to play basketball though?
I want all hoopers. I want everybody to be a hooper.
Mm.
So they followed their passion and natural talent. No, because she's only in dance because her mom put her in dance.
Or maybe she noticed that her kid was dancing at home and said, "Let me put her in dance."
Or
That's
her
what
brother was
happened with
already
me.
going to dance, or her brother was already going to dance, so she was already there. It wasn't because she just had a. We're already here every single day. Dance
Listen,
is a good.
as
So I'm not
somebody
have no
who
problem
used
with.
to
I
dance
have
and
no
who
problem
used to
with dance.
teach kids dancing, as if you're not good at it, you're not gonna stick with it.
That's not necessarily true.
And not
Because here's the thing:
especially not to the point where you get into aerials.
she started
Yeah,
when she
no,
was
that's
2. She started when she. That's what I'm saying.
okay.
She started when she was at least
I
2.
know plenty of dancers that started when they were 2, and wasn't that good.
She's only like 4 now, but like she's in the studio every single
Fair.
day, learning and practicing and learning and practicing and learning and practicing.
Like I said, I know plenty of dancers that started at like 2, 3, was dancing for 10 plus years and wasn't that good.
Listen, it's not a foolproof plan, but I truly don't think you're saying that like you can't shapeshift your kid into certain sports.
I don't think they always gonna be naturally gifted in all sports.
That's not by being naturally gifted, but I'm saying you can, hey, if I put them in this and start from day one of them in this, there's a good chance that they are going to be decent at it. Now, might not be their passion, and they might go a different path eventually. But as a parent, you can introduce them to something early to at least get them a
You
baseline. Now
absolutely
they can
can.
change.
You absolutely can. Don't mean they're gonna be a superstar in it
I
immediately.
get
I
what you
mean,
mean.
like
And then a lot
automatically.
of times, all it takes is that introduction for you to be like, yeah, I'm just really good at this because that's all I've ever done. Like my parents put me in, what's the first sentence? My parents put me in XYZ. Why do you play this? My parents put me in basketball. My parents put me in volleyball. My parents put me in. Now there's some parents who you like my friend that I just talked about that has the daughter that they adopted, her son. They put him in basketball. And I looked at her and I said, I don't think this is for him. Ah. And it turns out he was a dancer. And that took a minute though. Cause at first the dancer like, ugh, ass. Then he got better. I told her recently, I said, listen, I'm glad he stuck with it. He has improved vastly. I was worried for a second. I thought you were wasting your money. He was horrible. But with time and practice, vastly improved. But she did try basketball, and it was
They
not
only not
cooking.
wasting their money because now he good. What if he was enjoying
Um,
it?
how much? You know how much dance costs?
Yes, I know how much dance costs. I was a dancer.
Exactly. So you should understand what I'm talking about. We're out here having
I do.
fun and
I
wasting my
do.
money.
I
That's what
do.
I'm saying. Yes. That
And I
yes.
just and I just said I know plenty of people that was dancing for 10 plus years that wasn't that good.
That's
They
not
in
what
it because
we're
they
talking
enjoy
about. We're
it
talking
and they
about the
love it.
money. You just said wasting your money, but you are horrible. I'm paying. She told me how much the bill for 2 kids costs, and I said, on your salary, how are y'all affording this? I have absolutely no idea. She said, yeah, me neither. We have to pick up
I don't
extra
know how
jobs
my
just to.
mom afforded it either.
That's what I'm saying. But you were what? Good too. So the money, the investment was there. The money, I saw the
I'm not a dancer
ROI.
now.
Where was the?
I was in it because I loved it. And then as soon as I stopped loving it, I said, Ma, I don't love it.
But
And
were
I
you
started playing
good?
basketball. I was
Were you
good.
good? Justice, giving your kids opportunity to try something new is wasting your money. No, but flipping 10 G's for us, if I'm watching and my kid's like, you're doing it, but you're playing 10 G's and we're not very good at it. And I'm like, I think you could be better at something else that isn't $10,000 a year. God forbid if I say, God forbid, 2 kids, 10 G's. If you're throwing up 10 G's, you don't think, I'm just asking, if y'all are putting up 10 G's as a parent, just for vibes,
If my kid love what they doing, I'ma figure it out.
if you can afford it, hopefully, right?
I'ma figure it out.
My mom took me out of gymnastics. Some sports are just too expensive. Exactly, Liz. Great. I love that. That's some things that a lot of parents can afford or a luxury. That's the price of tuition. I'd rather you go to school to be a doctor or something. Is there nothing cheap? Dance is an expensive sport.
Dance expensive as hell.
No, dance is hella expensive. That's why, yes, I would love for my child to be good. For coughing up that type of money for
I mean, obviously, but at the same time, like I don't know if they love it, Imma figure it out. That's how
listen,
my mom was.
uh AAU is expensive as hell too. It it's I think dance is more expensive than AAU. AAU is expensive when you throw in travel and things like that, but like
If
I think dance
Dan or AAU is more expensive than recreational dance. Now, if we talking about like you getting into
competition
competitive
dance.
dance, then that dance is
I'm talking about
that's
competition
that's
dance
where the
too, by the
real
way, guys.
money is.
I'm not talking about recreational dance, like we taking a couple classes and shit like that. Like I get that. I'm talking about competition dance. My friends' kids are in competition. 10 G's.
And then that's where the big money is. You got to pay up.
And for a lot of parents who cannot afford their kids to be in these sports, usually but the parents who are like, listen, like, I'm gonna make it figure it out, is usually because they see that their kid's good. A lot of parents who can't afford it, if their kids are trash, no offense, kids, because I know people can say trash, you know what I mean. If they're not, you're like, damn, baby, this is already tough. And honestly,
But also, as far as competitive dance, you have to try out to be on a competitive team. So if you're trying out, you have to be some type of good.
yeah, for sure. And most kids in multiple classes for dance style. Oh my God. And that's where the money gets you, Nyla. Because let me tell you something. Because she said he's in hip hop, he's in this and that. And but I be looking at her and I honestly asked her this too. And I said, I know what you do. If you got a side hustle, let me in on it. If it is illegal, let me in on it. I'm not trying to snitch. I'm trying to get to the bag too. Cause how the hell are you? Come on now. Yeah, you got to be. Y'all move that dough. That type shit. It has to be. It has to be. And if it is, I also want to participate because you found the key to success. Um, what do we? Cause I'm not trying to snitch, baby. I'm trying to get in on it. What's up? Share the wealth. I was running on my parents' bill: contemporary, ballet, jazz, and tap until I choose. Yeah, you got to choose one. You got to choose one. That's crazy. No, dance is expensive as hell. Shout out to all the dancers, competitive dancers. Competitive cheerleading's dance expensive as hell too.
Hmm.
That's dangerous too, because they just be throwing bitches up in the air, no regard. My acting classes were high, but my parents paid. Oh, okay. I was in AAU and traveling stuff until it got too crazy. Yeah, now they tripping. I wanted to get into competitive cheerleading, but I got stuck to regular because it's expensive and some parents don't want to pay it. So, I mean, and it's not unusual for parents to tell their kids, we can't afford this. That's just not in the budget. I know you would love to do this. That's not in the budget, unfortunately. And that's why sometimes I always say like being extremely talented at like basketball and stuff is just luck of the draw, honestly, because there's so many kids who can be extremely talented, have all the, but they just lack access, resources, and financial opportunity to be good. You know, all this natural ability, but never those three things that can give them over the hedge, opposed to somebody who got a little bit of money, who got a little bit of this that can get you over that can put you in those rooms. And it's unfortunate, honestly.
Hmm.
So a lot of people, if you see someone extremely talented, a lot of times is not like you're not special, but like luck of the draw. And that's why I always empathize with kids. Because you didn't ask to be here and you literally are just dealing with the cards you're dealt with. You literally, no choice about the world you're brought into and the circumstances that are going to impact the rest of your life, unfortunately. It's so unfortunate. Yeah. Show choir was low key expensive if you went to a really good school. Ooh. Liz, were you in show choir?
Mm-mm. That wasn't my thing. I was in orchestra for a little bit.
What'd you play? The piano?
The viola.
Okay, not you just young, educated, gifted. You just a dance and you really went to one of them entertainment schools. I know you did. You was in there. You do a little bit of acting too.
I did. I was in elementary school. I was in the school plays.
Okay, you used to act. You not to be in a triple threat. You can act, dance, and can you sing?
I can hold a note. I'm not. I'm
You can
not
do a
trying
little
to
something.
sing
So
for real.
okay,
For real.
then not a little gleek in here. Okay, show us something. I played basketball and played the clarinet and flute a little. Okay, love that for y'all. I played the French horn. Liz, you was hella outgoing as a kid, weren't you?
Uh, if I was comfortable, but that's kind of how I am now. If I'm comfortable in a situation, then I'm more outgoing. If I'm not, then I'm definitely. More laid
It's
back and
okay. You're a
shy.
little shy. You're a little shy. It's okay. Nothing wrong with being shy, then, girl. No being
But
shy.
I mean, at that school,
Hmm.
I kind of had to be outgoing.
Why?
I was in everything.
I did soccer and the violin. Or you guys some of the people that parents that said if you had to do a sport, you also had to do like a musical instrument as well?
No, it was the rule for
Oh, let's not be in the
me if
full
I was
package. Okay, period. Okay, Sophia, pull up from half then. I know that's right.
um the
Don't you?
rule
You
the
blushing a little bit?
justice,
Mm.
please.
Yeah, sorry.
The rule for us
Much.
though was if we did something, we had to do it for at least a year. So it wasn't like you have to do a sport in a musical instrument. It was just you whatever you did, you had to do it for a year.
You couldn't quit. That's
Yeah.
true. That's good. That's good. Maybe I'm talking from perspective, like you can kind of force your kid to be one sport because that's how I ended up in basketball. So when I say you can kind of you really can force your kid to be in a sport. I'm a product of
And now
that.
here you are, you about to force your kids to be in a sport.
Nah, I'm gonna put my kids in sports that no one really participates in so they can whoop everybody's ass.
What, badminton?
Yeah, like my kids are gonna be black, hopefully, you know.
Well, you're
So
black.
yeah, I know. I'm so gonna carry no kids. I might adopt a little white baby. I don't know. I'm just kidding. I'm adopting a white baby. Please stay with me here. Plan on adopting a bunch of chocolate drops and gonna take over doing shit. Ain't nobody so like you see when you watch them winter sports and like ain't no black people out here. Yeah, yeah. Water polo gonna be in that bitch. Gonna be the bomb ass swimmer. Gonna be in that shit. Gonna be one of them little skates. Yeah. Roller derby, the whole everything. We're not basketball. There's too many. It's too diluted. There's too many of y'all mother lovers out there. Too much competition.
Y'all.
Yeah, do we look black people? Yes, we dominated basketball. Yeah, there's too many of us.
Why you say y'all like that? As if you not
Yeah,
one.
I was in there. The competition was stiff.
I
The
understand, but you
competition
saying
was
there's too
stiff.
many of y'all as if you're not part of the
Y'all,
y'all.
y'all, us. Too many of
And
us.
so it's too
I
many of
need a
us.
sport where there's not a lot of us in there. I need one where we are one of none.
So you're trying to
Yeah, because I'm
subject your
a
kids to
dog walk.
racism immediately.
Not racism, not racism, but they might be the one of only in that bitch. Dog walking
You
people.
think if they the only chocolate drop in the sport, they're not gonna experience racism?
Oh yeah, 100%. I thought you meant racism
Okay
like from
then.
like me, like oh you're gonna do the racism,
Girl,
da 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 da. But like, baby, listen. I grew up in a space with a bunch of white people, uh, racist, but they gonna get their ass beat. Cool. You feel me? I might go sponsor a couple other black kids so we can all die, so we can take over the sport. You feel me? I like that. I like that. Have a little team, like a little traveling
so you
team.
don't have the money for competitive dance, but you about to sponsor a bunch of
Whoa,
black
whoa, whoa,
kids to
whoa. I
dilute
never
the
said, yo. I never said I was not going to be able to afford competitive dance. I never said that. I was saying competitive sport is expensive. I don't know how my friend is affording competitive dance. And if we're not good, why the hell we coughing up just for vibes? We gonna go find something we are good at to excel at that. God forbid, I just don't want to throw money away for vibes when they can excel at something else. This might not be for you. We can do this
now.
recreationally.
What if the kids you sponsor are not good? You can't find no good
Why would
ones.
I be
How you gonna
sponsoring kids
sponsor
who are
them?
ass? Why would
How
I
you
be
gonna
sponsoring
sponsor
kids?
them if you ain't finding no good ones?
Why would I be sponsoring kids that I don't see something in them? I just talked about how most kids have an opportunity to be good. They just haven't that money, resource, and access. If I'm somebody who I see something in somebody, I said, you just need money, resource, and access, baby. Yeah. I had time, baby. Listen, I was on the sketchy not the sketchy AAU teams before, but I was on the ones where we was a little hood, you know what I'm saying? And we was taking people making dreams and shit like that. Yeah. The Pink Panthers. Hey, and we was really, yeah, it was like that.
Alex, what I do?
Oh, so you want to chase a bag then? No, I want to give kids money, resource, and access. that a
She
lot
about
of
to be
times
a
that they don't
booster.
get. All the talent in the world, but just don't have somebody to believe in them because they don't have money, resource, and access. But like a former basketball player, why not use your knowledge to teach kids to be basketball players? There's 100 people who are doing that. That's not my passion. That's not my passion. I'm putting my kid in water polo or that or the extreme sports. You know the ones where you be watching, you say,
Snowboarding.
how do you find out you're good at this? Yeah.
Do what's that ski jump?
Exactly. Exactly.
I ain't seen no black
Sports
people
where
doing
you
that.
might lose your life, but just to them kids, get on the line. Listen, you think she raising a Juju Hidalgo? Come on now. I'm not trying to do that. Just clip this whole live because you're too fucking. But I'm not joking too. That's the crazy part. I've given this a lot of thought as well. I've given this a lot of. I might put my kid in dance if I can find out my kid got a. Yeah, I might. I'm trying to see. Y'all saw that little boy Waylon, the baseball player who's like 3 years old. Come on now. I said gifted. He's a switch hitter at 3. I just I just watch the videos and I'm like, the dad is literally watching his retirement plan right there. He the 3 year old, he's throwing 2 balls at this 3 year old and he's knocking them. He's like, I'm gonna hit it right at you. He's placing the ball where to hit it at 3. He said, I'm going to knock it literally out of the. I'm going to knock it. I said 3. He's a switch hitter, Liz. The boy hit it right and then jumped to the left side and did this, smacked it. He's 3. No, absolutely not. I see the vision. I see the vision. But I also understand, Justice, you need to dance and have Liz critique you. Or no. Why would I do that? That's not even a good idea. That's not even a good idea. Next suggestion. Justice, I'm gonna have you. Why would I do that? Why would I do that? Like a like public humiliation.
Oh gosh.
That's crazy suggestion, Crystal, and that's why you be getting blocked right there. Just say anything. What do you think I was gonna say to that? Yes, that's a good idea. I like that. What did you think I was gonna say? Somebody block Crystal. Go ahead. Somebody put her in
And
timeout
Loki, I
because
would feel awkward. I ain't gonna hold you.
woman that. Hey, yo, no, check this out. Right. So in high school, I think I had just graduated or whatever. My really good friend is the Palms coach. Right. Right. You know what Palms is?
Hmm.
If you guys don't know what Palms is, that's like the dance team, but like they call it Palms as well.
And they
She's the
dance with
Palms
pom
coach.
poms.
Not all the time, but yes. Right. And so, um, she was having tryouts. And I was going by the time. She's like, Justice, do you want to help judge? Okay. But as I'm sitting there and I'm watching these people dance, I had to put my clipboard down and I said, I don't feel comfortable doing this because I don't know what I'm looking for. All that shit look good. All them bitches look good dancing. I want to give tens to everybody. I'm not qualified to judge these people who are really trying. I would be pissed as hell if I knew a bitch who can't dance is up there trying to judge somebody on how to dance to make the team.
That's
I
fair.
Yes, I felt so bad, like because I was really up there, like, and then I said I'm not qualified to do this. I I can't do this shit. I had to remove myself. I had to remove myself. I said, I don't feel right because somebody really went home and practiced this shit and then got a bitch up there judging who ain't never danced in her life, talking about ones, threes. What are you looking for, Justice? These are high schoolers. They got a routine. They practice that shit. And I'm sitting up there being like, I guess that look, you guess, bitch. I practice this all night. You guess. You don't even know what you're looking. And honestly, that was the coach's fault for giving me that goddamn clipboard.
No, that was crazy.
Because why are you giving people who are not qualified to judge?
That
And
was
that's why,
crazy.
guys, and more of the story is sometimes it's not you. Sometimes they got the wrong people judging you who aren't qualified. You're not the problem. They just have unqualified people judging you.
No, judging in general though is so awkward though. It's like in college, for the dance group that I was part of, we always had tryouts every semester, and I had to be the one to like announce the cuts.
Mm.
Shit was so awkward.
You
That
put the
shit, I was
little
like,
and then
you
walk
know
away.
what? No, I had to speak because we had like rounds. So I'd be like,
Damn.
okay, can I see numbers? Blah 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 blah. Like going into the room. If you wasn't going into the room, you got cut. So I'd be like, thank you all so much. Like we
No.
appreciate y'all coming out. Unfortunately, y'all didn't make the cut this time around.
No. You just run their
That
whole
shit
day.
was
They crying.
shit, but no, there
Damn.
actually was somebody crying one time. I was like,
Yeah, she really
bitch,
tried.
please,
Oh, listen, remember I
please.
told you that story? I told you that story about the girl who I said that they tried to cancel her because she said the thing about like white people and they try to cancel her on TikTok. I was like, yeah, I follow this girl and she posted about like and they were trying to dox her. They had gone in the comments and they're like trying to find out her personal
Yeah,
life.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Plot twist. Her dad owns the company. You can't. She posted an update. They sent an email to her job. She said, Uno reverse. My dad owns the company. I was like, damn, she won. Got your goof ass. Y'all thought y'all had somebody. Thought y'all trying to get somebody fired. My dad owns the company, bitch.
You
And I
know
love that
what?
shit.
Period.
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 Boom. That is a mic drop moment.
Boom.
Oh yeah. That is literally exactly what I thought of when I saw that. When I read she goes, this is my dad, the CEO of the company I work at. And I was like, boom.
Got him.
Got him. Y'all thought that little email was going. Someone said, email me if you want to see the screenshots or more information. That was so funny. Sorry, I had to give y'all that update. It must be nice to have a bag of
Good for
chips.
her.
Grizzly, I ain't got no bag of chips at all. I want to ask her if her daddy was hiring. I'm just curious.
She could be on the hiring committee.
She is. She could. I'm black. I'm black.
What are your qualifications? Well, I'm black.
Well, first of
So
all, I'm black.
so there's that.
This is how the
So can
job
I have
stuff
a
goes.
job?
Crystal, I got a couple interviews this week, but I've learned not to get excited or think positive things. We're just Joe vibing out here. Yeah, we're out here just
You
vibing.
learn
We're
not to
just
think positive things. Hold on now.
well, I know. I think I do a fantastic job interviewing every time I interview. So like now I'm just like, you know, well, we'll see. You know, and that's okay. They all can't be winners. They need you need to be going to the final four, Justice. I tagged you on threads. Yeah, Sophia, I saw that. A couple people tagged me. Shout out to you guys for trying to put me in some spaces. That lady said the people who are already going to the final four, I wasn't planning on going to Phoenix. Actually, my aunt Betty died. Oh, she's my great aunt. And my dad called me today, and I was not planning on going. They live in Cincinnati, Ohio. And he was like, Justice. No, he didn't say it like that. Sorry. Sorry, he didn't say it like that. But he was saying that he and my cousin were gonna drive down to Cincinnati because they had talked to my cousin Kitty. And and my cousin Kitty was like, well, what about Justice and they called her Ava, but Freedom? Are they coming down too? And so my dad called me and was like, oh, I'm like, how far is Cincinnati from Kansas City? It's 9 hours.
It's like a 4-hour drive from here.
Bro, it's 9 hours. Freedom called me, and so in my head, I said, "Do I get to keep the $1,000 if I don't go?" He said yes. Uh, He's like, I'll pay for the room. Da, 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 da. I was like, Dad, I'm really not trying to drive to Cincinnati. I'm not even gonna hold you. Like, rest in peace, Aunt Betty. Shout out to you, lady. Shout out to you, Aunt Betty. I fuck with you. I'm really not trying to drive to Cincinnati. I'm really not. I'm not gonna hold you. And you already said I could keep the $1,000. So like, but shout out to Aunt Betty. Then Freedom called me
Just
and
as you
goes,
so aggy, dog.
bro, and this is mind you, and then you know what else? I asked the backup question, which was, well, when is it? He said the 18th. I said, damn, they're gonna have her on ice for a minute. Cause I was sure gonna be like, it's a quick turnaround. But like, damn, they're giving the people enough time to plan. Like fucking Aggie. I thought that was gonna spring that on some people, but I came and used like it's a quick turnaround. So like, and I'm not a bad person, but like I don't want to drive to Cincinnati. And so can't use that. I don't got enough time because they put the funeral on the 18th. I'm like, damn, that's the end of April. So Freedom called me and was like, how are we going to do this? How are we going to do this trip? And I was like, what do you mean? And she's like, to Cincinnati. Oh, I'm not going. And she's like, you're not going to go. I'm like, bro. And she's like, well, I thought we was going to have a little road trip. Bitch, I don't want to go. I don't want to fly. Find a cheap flight. I don't want to fly. I'm going to hold y'all. But Freedom convinced me. I'm going to go to Cincinnati. We're going to drive.
All
We're going
that
to
just to
split it
be
in.
going.
But I'm pissed because like Freedom's actually gonna make me drive. Like I don't like
You thought
road
she was
trips.
gonna drive the whole 9 hours by herself?
No, but I don't like drive. Like I know what I like and what I don't like. I don't like to drive. I have narcolepsy.
You passenger princess.
I like if I don't
Okay.
have to drive, I don't. And Freedom's somebody who does not give a fuck. Like that is somebody who's like, bitch, you better take a quick nap because you're gonna fucking drive. Like
Also,
and
not to make it worse, now I'm looking at a map, like, you gotta drive to the boring parts of the state.
bro,
Like,
you
it's
don't want
not
to
even
drive with
like
your
you
dad.
going through Chicago, like,
My
you
dad's
driving through, like,
driving
Lower
from
Illinois.
Illinois. Me and Freedom are driving from Kansas City. We're not driving from the same locations.
Think I drive through Indiana, and then
Come on
even
now.
driving through Ohio, I ain't gonna hold you. I do not like driving through
Help, send
Ohio.
help. So that's what, yeah.
I can't help you,
I don't know why
sister.
I told you about that. I don't know what made me prompt me to talk about my Aunt Betty, but
Yeah, I don't know how we got here either. I ain't gonna hold you.
the train takes forever too. I'm sorry. I just don't want to. I don't, guys, I'm going to be honest with you. I'm going to be so honest with you. One of my Achilles heels in life is I will not go to something. I will very much, and I understand the sacrifice for community is inconvenience, and that's why I'm very, very. The amount of people I have in community is small because I understand that, and there's a lot of shit I don't want to do, and I have no problem saying I'm not going. I have not attended weddings. I have not attended, and I don't feel guilty. Don't look at me like that.
Now, are these weddings of people that you're close to?
Name not close. Like
I
close
I
enough,
don't
like teammates, like old teammates. I've
that you
skipped.
used to fuck with.
I mean, I'm getting along with everybody. That's why I got invited. I don't want to go.
I don't feel confident in your answer.
And
You
that's okay.
hesitated.
And I understand that. And I
You
understand that.
hesitated.
And I own it. I know I'm being so transparent with you guys about who I am as a person. I will skip something real quickly. But I also show up, but I also like will skip shit. It just depends.
Sophia, you talking about some you not driving more than 30 minutes.
I don't like driving more than 5 hours. Megan, I can go without passing out. If I do, okay, with my narcolepsy, m- my what's it called? Not my limit, but like what's it called? Like the farthest I've done it, like my record is I think 6 hours. 6 hours no nap. That's my record. And to do that, I had to take my medication, take a 5 hour energy, and drink a Red Bull. And that can get me 6 hours no passing out. That's it. That's the longest I've done. I don't feel comfortable going longer than that. I don't think I don't feel safe going longer than that.
That's fair.
I don't think anyone else should feel safe as well.
Honestly, 6
No
hours
medication,
that's impressive.
no medication, no extra shit, just straight no like just medication, no extra shit. I can get like an hour without start passing out. I can get like an hour straight. No medication. I mean just my medication. Like, oh, I take a pill and I can drive an hour. When you start going past that,
That's
I need extra. That sounds scary. It is, Megan. It is scary.
I'll be driving everywhere, so
You like driving? I'm sorry you have to deal with that. It's okay, Megan. Um, it is what it is. it's it sucks, but it's more frustrating. And again, I talk about my narcolepsy, but it's more frustrating because I just have to like calculate. It's the constant calculation that's the most annoying part. As in, like, how much time do I have before I have to go to sleep, and then how much time do I have to deal with if like it's that's so annoying. It's so annoying. Like y'all can just vibe. You know what I mean? It must be not just to be vibing. Like you can just like do stuff and like do activities and then don't have to worry about like, damn, I only got about 30 minutes before I'm about to pass the fuck out. Like that's crazy. It's actually insane. When you say it out loud, it's actually insane. To be out and about and then I literally will be like, ooh, I can't do any more errands because I will pass out and about only got about 20 minutes left in me and I gotta get like that's fucking crazy. So that's just the bad part. Every outing is a risk. Sophia, like, she lied, but she didn't lie, but she lied. Like, she could have explained it better. Damn.
yeah.
That's why you can't just bring stuff up on me. We gotta let's tell me fall asleep at that game.
I sure did. She was just a yap and a yap, yap, yap. All of a sudden it was quiet. That's it. Yeah.
It just happens so quick. Just when you least expect it. Hey, and that's another annoying thing. You be
And then
good, and then
but and then
bro,
the girl next to you talking about some is you
you
sleep?
honestly, bitch, I don't even know you for real, for real. So not you in my business. And if I did, like, first of all, why are you asking questions? Like, y'all ain't never seen nobody sleep in public? Damn, asking all them questions. That's also the annoying part. Is like you be really good, you be good, I be good, and then it's like a, and I'd be like, dude, I'm tired. Like, you
It
were
really was
just
like that.
you were just fine, and then it's like a, and I'm like, fuck,
Sophia,
I'm
no.
tired. I'm tired. I'm tired. Like you were just good. I'm like, bitch, I know. And the worst part is when you can't shake it. Like you be like taking a nap and you wake up and you're like, ah man, I'm not done. Like you can't shake the you can't get out of being exhausted. It's fucking annoying. I'm so sorry. I just remember I just dawned on me how fucking annoying this shit is. Sometimes I don't drool. But I be good. Like I just be like vibing and living and shit. That sometimes I forget how fucking annoying this shit is. Yeah, it just dawns on me. I just remembered now. Thanks, Liz. Just reminded this shit sucks. Uh, it's just
What I do?
inconvenient. It's so inconvenient. You won't get in trouble for sleeping in your car, right? I haven't yet, but I have people. I fell asleep at the gym once. Since it. Are you okay? You ain't never seen somebody. It's early. Damn. Sometimes I
No,
exhaust a lot
actually,
of
no.
energy.
I've never seen anybody sleep at the gym, so
That's happened.
I too would be asking
Yes,
if you were
Liz. I
okay.
have fallen asleep in the middle of somebody talking. Yes.
Liz, I didn't ask that.
No, sorry, Sophia. Yeah,
Um,
yeah.
but yeah, I'd be driving everywhere. So
Oh, I would hate that. Damn, Sophia, not you being mad at me. It's not my fault. Sometimes like Chelsea will come home and like start and get like she knows when I'm about to like I'm you stop talk like you just You gotta be talking to yourself every
You
minute.
get like a certain look in your eye, like your eyes just look heavy.
And I'm not like the engagement you need in a conversation, you're not getting any of those that I'm talking about shit that don't make no sense because I'm trying to pay attention, but I'm not saying any of the like words that are connected to this conversation. Bitch, what are you talking about? Yeah, huh? Mm-hmm. Like, never mind. Never mind.
Y'all at the game, I kid you not, every single song that came on, because they be playing songs, like, during the game, so she's singing every single song, and then all of a sudden it was quiet, and I'm noticing she not singing no songs, she's sitting there. I said, "Oh, it's coming." Next thing I know,
Tired. We had a full day, and I knew that was going to happen because we just had a. I hadn't had a nap, and I knew we were just. I needed a nap, and when I don't get a nap, that shit happens. Imagine being on the phone and no, so you would know. I'm telling you, you would know. Like there's warning signs, especially mid conversation. You know, and usually I'll start like repeating. Oh, I'm tired. Like if you miss the warning signs, that's on you. You need to pay attention. It's there. But damn, how long are your naps? It just depends. Depends what time and what is going on. And sometimes, like the planned nap, my midday nap is usually like an hour and a half, depending. Or um, you've had warning signs on life. Exactly. Y'all act like y'all don't know what it looks like when it look like when the
it
lights start
honestly,
getting
y'all, it's obvious. It's very obvious.
when the lives start getting late and you can't see my eyes. Like I even watched lives back, and I'm like, damn, you're getting tired. Your eyes are so low. Like at one point, is Alex still here? Alex was like, "Oh, you need to get off alive." Or somebody texted me and was like, "Yeah, you should get off alive." Thank you. That was Chelsea. Um. So yeah, it's very obvious, guys. But that sucks. You be sound delirious, exactly, and that's why it should be very obvious that in mid conversation you should know it's coming. How do you feel sleeping in short bursts? Oh, I love a quick nap. I love a cat nap. That's why this last thing list because I'm gonna let you go because I know it's midnight and I'm tired too. Um, um, I love a quick nap, but I always give myself. I don't like to rush because I always like giving myself enough time to take like a 10-minute nap or like a quick recharge. So like if I know I have to drive somewhere and like I know I'm not like completely alert, I'll get in a chair and then wake up and then be good to go. So I do those all the time, all the time. So that's one of the reasons. One, I'm always on time, but I always like give myself enough time to take naps like that. Um, yeah, those are my favorite. I be getting ready to go to the gym and I'm like, oh, I'm still tired. And I'll be like, I need to take a quick nap. And I take a nap. What about at night? Oh, night's a shit show. That's a uh, night's a shit show.
I woken up
God,
and gotten text from Justice. It's like 3:45 in the
I just be up.
morning. Like,
I just,
damn.
every hour on the hour. It's probably honestly, it's probably every 30 to 45 minutes, honestly. Yeah. Do you ever feel fully rested? Like right now, I feel good. Um, I don't know what rested feels like. I guess I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what rested feels like.
Do you ever wake up
I,
and like, damn, that was some good sleep?
always. All sleep is good sleep.
Period.
It works for those who live in like exactly. But I think it's current state of exhaustion. And that's honestly why I do know everything online, guys. I just be habitually online. I would hate to see what my screen time is. I know some people are like, only 6 hours. I know Lauren Betts was 9. Guys, my screen time is probably insane. And I'm also unemployed. So I know it's extra bad. What did your parents do with you up all night? Listen, I was just in my room. Or I used to wake up and like go get some cereal, like eat, but or like snack, but like I wasn't just up like watching TV and shit. We didn't have TVs in our rooms. Um, so, and I just think as I got older, my narcolepsy got progressively worse because I never had any issues like sleeping issues and stuff as a child. Yeah, you post your videos super early. Well, I post my videos super early because I usually post like 3 a day, and I try to give them enough breathing room. So I usually post one in the morning, one in the afternoon, and one like later. I try to get three in a day. That's the goal usually. But to post before I go to the gym, which is like I could be at the gym for a couple hours, I would have to post early. It's a see the time thing. This is what it's constantly like. Just time, just constantly. So I just want to live on a beach somewhere and not have to worry about anything and just exist.
That's
That
fair.
sounds nice.
That
That's
sounds
why
lovely.
vacation, people say like know who you vacation with. Yeah, being a student athlete was trash. Knowing who you vacation with, I'm not an excursion. I'm not a let's get up, let's go do this. I want to relax. Yeah, I don't want to do anything actually. I actually don't want to do anything. I actually don't want to be bothered. Dated people who were the opposite did not work out because we're on go. Let's go do first of all, where are the naps scheduled into this itinerary? And even then, no. No, 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 no. So if you are a activities excursions and you're interested in date, don't. We are not aligned. You're gonna be very disappointed and upset because I will leave. Like I will go back to the room and be like, "You guys have fun. I'm I'm going to go take a nap." Just- yeah, at the beach, everybody's in the water and just is asleep on the beach. Yeah, knocked out. First of all, I don't even like the ocean like that. For real, for real. Like, let's keep it a bug. I really don't like the ocean like that. I'm not a big water person.
I'm a
I've
big
actually
water
gone about
person.
3 years now without getting into a pool straight. Not a big water person. That's not a black thing as well. I just not really my jam.
I love the
Anyway,
water.
you do?
Hmm.
Is it because you don't know? I do know how to swim. I just don't swim. Like if someone's like, let's go to the pool, like, okay, but like I never I mean, at my apartment complex, we had pools. Chelsea to go to the pool. She's like, Let's you're doing a pool day. Do you want to come? I'm like, no, I'm good. Um, and then yeah, I know I just don't have the urge to pool. I thought you said you didn't know how, unless that was someone else. I think that is it. Can Tori swim?
I don't know. Maybe it was
It might have been
Tori.
Tori. It might have been Tori. I know I did talk about swimming, but I can swim. Now, well, yeah. Um, will I die? No. Can I? Yes. I think with some practice I can get good, but yeah. I took a swim class in college, remember? Barely passed. You couldn't miss any days, bro. That class was like 6 a.m. Ain't nobody had time for
Ooh,
that shit.
why you sign up
Bro,
for that?
I needed a class. It was like
They ain't
senior
had
year
no.
and I had finished all my credits.
They ain't had no other like
I
PE
really wanted to
classes.
improve my swimming. No, it sounded like smart at the time because I wanted to improve my swimming.
They ain't had no other swimming classes at different times.
No, they only offer. This is a girl. It's a mid major. It's a small. UMKC is not big. They offer one swim class in the morning.
Child. Mm-mm.
They alternated days, so like it wasn't an everyday class. It was like a Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Like it was like a Monday, Wednesday, and then she taught also on Tuesday, Thursday. So you had a choice, but they're both in the mornings.
I was already struggling with them 8 a.m. classes. You were not catching me at a 6 a.m. class.
And you can see, and you only
And
missed like two
and
classes.
I it's a 6 a.m. class and I immediately have to get in the pool. Hell no. Nope.
Liz, you see why I was struggling.
I absolutely.
Yeah,
Absolutely. I
yeah,
ain't no way I would have signed up for that.
yeah. I was boo boo and the fool.
I signed up for Tai Chi when I needed
You
that
did.
extra credit. I did low key, very relaxing. It was a relaxing class.
Kaylani will be in Phoenix. Are you going to the Final Four?
You ain't
I'll let
Sophia, you
your
ain't
body
been seeing
decide if
everybody
it was
mention
good enough
Kaylani
for
the
you.
whole stream.
And I don't want you to fix the story right. You know I made my mark. Come on, let's tell them what you do.
And now it's still chasing through it all. That's the crazy part.
Crazy part. And we no need to find us the fun of the got it. Okay. Anyway, um, I want the body to done the fun. Anyway, or whatever
Right.
Kaylani said. You guys are so great. Is it only Tuesday?
It's technically Wednesday now for me.
Oh, shucks. We got them. Don't forget, Tori's birthday's this month on the 11th. Everyone, my birthday is on the 26th. Um, other people that you don't need to know, their birthdays, a lot of birthdays this month. A lot of birthdays this month, guys. Yep, a lot of
My
birthdays this
brother
month.
has a
Okay.
birthday coming up. His is
I
in a
thought hers was the
his
12th.
is in a week.
Tori's birthday's not on the 11th. Okay. TBD on when Tori's birthday is. It's either the 11th or the 12th. I'll get back to you guys on that one. But mine is definitely on the 26th. I do know that. I do. And it's on a Sunday.
Okay, period.
Wow. Wow. Um, okay, cool. Just want to give you a heads up. Anyway, Tori's is Aries. Justice, I'm praying for you tonight. Well, thank you. Like literally or like figuratively? Because
Dang, I just realized something. Our signs are like a boom, boom, boom. Pisces, Aries, Taurus.
I like that. I like that.
Dang.
It's like a chakra.
Sure.
Justice, yeah. Literally. Why are you praying for me? I mean, I'm always down for some prayer. Please.
They can't just
Uh,
pray for you to pray?
I mean, sometimes people there's a reason people say, "Oh, I'm gonna pray for you." Uh, hey, put Jesus on the main line. Tell them what you want. I would love. Oh, my sister read read my cards today, and I have a hard time. Never mind. There's a lot. There's a lot. Because we're about to have another 10-minute conversation, and I was going to go on a tangent. Your job interviews, girl. Oh, thank you. Yes, a job would be nice, but then also I might be walking in my purpose now. I don't know because there's always a reason why something doesn't happen. So I always just assume if I don't get a job, it's because I'm supposed to be doing something else or everything that is supposed to be for me is already like in alignment. So even in the midst of adversity and like not getting things that I want, I always believe it's because I'm I'm supposed to be doing something else or something that everything is always happening the way it's supposed to be happening. So
Period.
that's why all I can do is put myself in positions to be successful. And if the cards fall somewhere else, then that's what I'm supposed to be doing. So hence why we've been unemployed for 4 months. But look, we've improved our lives. Videos go up more consistently. You never know what's happening behind closed doors. So
Amen.
just continue to put one foot in front of the other and control the controllable. And that's all you can do. But thank you for the prayer. I appreciate that. And if
Period.
if the will is happening, then be done. Or whatever they say.
God's will be done. Amen.
Yes. Amen. Hallelujah. Uh, I love me some Carol Lawson too. She be eating it up. I be right there like this every time she talk. I say, I believe it and receive it. Okay,
Mhm.
now I'm really living now.